All right, there we go. Let me turn that down a bit. You know, I probably should turn on the second monitor so that way I can I swear, I'm a professional streamer, everyone. I swear. Of course, you know me, guys. We gotta go for the zombies. Because if we don't go for the zombies, then there's something wrong. All right. There we go. Okay. Private game. Gotta go with the classics. Does anyone else think it's insane about like how how needless the change is to from like Twitter to calling it now X? Like why? Why do that at all? Let's start this, shall we? Pop out chat here. Call of Duty Nazi Zombies. Let's go. Oh, sweet. I think we're playing as Tank. Very, very nice. Let me lower my mic a bit. There we go. I should be peaking. Where are them? Oh, there's one. All right. Why not? Oh, you know what? I should probably make a short later on today, or technically tonight, rather. I should make a short later tonight about Twitter changing its name. Hello there, Mr. Hello there again. You know what I should probably do as well? I should probably send a link of the stream to Discord server, since I forget that the Discord server itself does not have alert set up for the second channel. I should probably figure out how to properly 3-1 5. Yes, I know that's gonna. The whole point of that, and everyone that it's gonna do that. Dumb Discord bot. Yo, Ghost Shark, how you doing, Mr. Ghost Shark? How are you, good sir? If you want, feel free to hop into the VC. We're playing COD Zombies right now. All right. Let's continue on, shall we? Okay, I'm hoping we reach round 20. Okay, goal here is to hit round 20. I think it's doable. Oh, we got 3 of them bad boys. We got 3 of them. Just got back from the movies. Nice. Oh, did you see Oppenheimer? I'm hoping that's a good movie. Because if it's not a good movie, I'm gonna be sad. Like big sad, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, homie. Okay. Okay. All right. Good back, sir. Get back. Oh yeah, that's what you saw? Nice. Oh wait, I need 20 more points. Are you serious? Okay, who do I have to knife, I guess? Okay, there we go. I got enough points. Let's go. I thought it was a great movie, maybe a little long, but a good movie. Yeah, but I mean, is it as good as Barbie? I mean, come on now. Oh, well, sure, why not? I mean, come on. Can it top Barbie? I forget what's the name that they're calling this opening weekend. What was like Barbenheimer? Like I swear, I think that's what they're calling it, Barbenheimer or something like that. All right. Mr. Gamer, yo, Carly Russell faked her kidnapping. Yeah, I saw that. Barbenheimer. Yeah, I saw Muda's video on it. Like it's like I don't know if you're gonna fake your kidnapping, which I don't suggest anyone does, by the way. But if you're gonna fake your kidnapping, aren't I feel like you would. Sure, why not? Sniper rifle. Yo, death machine, let's go! Let's go, boys! Ruin Leon called it. Oh, I didn't know Leon covered it. Although it makes sense for him to cover it, I guess. But yeah, I saw Muda's video covering like the whole situation after it was revealed. I, I did see like one of the tweets that what was it? One of the tweets that was talking about the situation before it got faked was like, oh, I bet they're not gonna talk about this as much as 5 white guys dying in a submarine. Which, first off, at least 2 of those people from Pakistan. you know. Okay, okay. I was wondering where. Thank you. Come again. There you are, good sir. Now this is right here, optimal spot. Okay, and remember, in this map, you don't have to worry about any sort of secondary zombies. You're purely just holding out on the regular zombies here, right? So, I mean, pretty lucky for the most part. In this corner here, have a really good machine gun, and bam, you're good. You're golden. Nice. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, there we go. Double points. We gotta go for it. We gotta go for double points. There we go, baby. Okay, mystery box again. Come on. Give me the good stuff. Wait, what the D-Max, is that you? What in darnation are you doing here, boy? Listen here, boy. Your kind ain't welcome around these parts. Oh my god. D-Max, come back. Come back, D-Max. You don't share my screen. How you been, man? Oh no, where were you? Oh no. I, I kinda do. It sounds morbid. On Trash and Ozzy and Niche. I figured that one was gonna be bad. I figured I knew the subject that they were gonna bring up, so I figured, you know what? Let me not touch that with a 10-foot pole. Right, right. Listen, okay, we're looking for good vibes only. Oh, so like, were you much of a COD kid growing up at all? Mm. Uh, mm. Got into it that much? Oh yeah, I mean especially with zombies in particular. But like growing up, I used to play a lot with my uncle. Like we literally like me and him, we played from World at War all the way to Black Ops 3, which in my opinion is the true end to the zombie storyline. Okay, none of that COD Black Ops 4 BS. Uh, mhm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, basically you just have to learn like the optimal like okay, this gun. Okay, so like SMGs for example, right? Like SMGs, like it's SMGs are good like early on, right? And you can still keep them for later rounds even though they don't do as much damage simply because they're just there to rack up points for you, right? Cuz you get a point for each hit on a zombie. That's why like there's a strategy for early game where like with a pistol you only hit them in the leg because it lets you hit them like six I forget the exact number but it's like almost like 2 clips worth of bullets, right? Which sounds bad if you're trying to conserve ammo, but if you're trying to get as much like points as possible, that's the way to go. um yeah, to get new, yeah, points, you use it for new guns, to explore the map, because like obviously like for example like power, you need a certain amount of power to turn on, and mystery boxes as well, which you can get, the secret guns. For example, like right now I got the ray gun mark II, which is something you can't get normally. Speaking of ammo, I need to go refill. Please let it be a good one. This is a remaster of the very first COD zombie map. And crap, I got the auto aim per crap. It basically it like gives you automatic headshots. Yeah, yeah. Well, plus two, it's just like really annoying when it comes to like aiming at the zombie. Like it, yeah, it's very subtle, but it's like it throws you off. Oh, that's understandable. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Mr. Gamer says they had a press conference earlier, and in her lawyer's written statement, she expects forgiveness. Kali is going live on her Instagram in a couple minutes. Oh, well, Mr. Gamer, send me a link to that Instagram. I kind of want to see the madness at hand. Wait, no. That's no. Kali is a girl who faked her death. I mean, not her death, her own kidnapping. Kali. I think Carly. Sorry, I was pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, sorry. Look, okay, I have like undiagnosed like dyslexia. Okay. Oh wait, do I have to sign in on Instagram to see this? Oh no. I don't have a public one. I'm not. Never mind on that. I I was thinking about using Instagram Reels for a hot minute, but then it's like that's just dumb. Yeah. Ew. Yeah, I legit only had Instagram for a group chat for my graduating class. John, Huggy, how are you, sir? I am good. So I saw you had a what was it? You had a stream yesterday. How was it? I wasn't able to really watch it as it was live. What was the topic of conversation, Huggy? Oh wait, is it that Moth guy who's like been I don't know, some weird if it's the Moth guy I'm thinking of, that dude's got some like weird drama surrounding him. But like I yeah. No, nah, clearly he got the full DMAX endorsement. Okay, any actions that he does going forward, you 100% endorse. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I broke the story before Hyojin could. I misspoke. She's going live on TikTok. Okay, that's better. That's better. I have a TikTok that's public. That's better. Hey! Blame Mr. Gamer on this one. Let's just hope none of the saucy stuff I like gets pop up. Dude, but I see that X. Yeah, yeah. Like I was like funny enough, like like me like it was a topic of conversation for my coworkers today. He was like, "Well, if he was supposed to change it to if he was supposed to change it yesterday, why is my stuff still like with the bird?" I don't know if your Discord chat is coming through the stream. Oh, oh. So I may or may not have had the output muted. I know. You were spilling all the dirt on him.
Yeah, I was explaining how your stream, Huggy, you guys were talking about tipster stuff, and Maggot was there, and the Moth guy, and the other guy whose name I did not catch, and tried to find him on Twitter but couldn't find him. Um, and it seemed like a pretty poggers conversation to me.
Yeah. Sorry for that, everyone. I swear, I'm a professional.
It fucking happens though.
Yeah.
It's not like I announced that I was coming in, so.
All right. I don't. Okay. Okay. It should be fixed now, Teddy. I mean, not Teddy. Huggy. There are too many people in this community with like bear-esque names.
Mm. Yeah, I thought originally, or at some point, I thought the Huggy was like a different person. Because I think I knew somebody whose name was Huggy at some point, but I don't.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Oh, come on. I was hoping to make it to round 20.
You made it to round 10.
Yeah.
Oof.
Coley Russell. Okay. Oh yeah, she does. She does have a Instagram. I mean, not Instagram.
A TikTok,
TikTok. Yeah.
a TikTok, a Paddywhack.
Mr. Gamer, let us know when she goes live. Like, I would like to catch snippets of it, see if she like, see what her any of her explanations are. I try. Let's see. Oh, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
I think it's really. I just keep on seeing people post about like how like the X is making the site look like a porn site, and I'm like, I mean, it's just like it's so funny because it's like the first like 5 people that I saw saying that I was like, lol, but now it's like now you've got
Haha,
everybody saying it. It's just
you're
like,
so funny, so
I get
original.
it. Lol, X videos, lol. It's like, or maybe Elon owned X videos the whole time, and this is now
Oh
the
my
integration.
god.
Yeah. See, I'm in DMs with Elon. People don't believe me, but it's true.
Okay, okay. Time for the ultimate debate. Okay, which site do you prefer, Pornhub or Xvideo?
X video. Because
Are you saying that for the meme?
No, because it's see what is up with this week, man? What is up with this? Because like I just did I don't want to spoil anything, but we ended up having to talk a lot about porn on our recording, and well, okay, my take is Pornhub overrated. This is gonna sound really degenerate, but I feel like it's like the safety precautions that they have on that site are a little bit too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I want a little bit of danger in my pornography. I don't know, like
A little
like an
danger.
illegal way. Yeah, like I don't know. I want to feel like there's something about like the crustiness of it all. You know what I mean? It's like
The
Pornhub is, like,
homemade.
now made it so that's like transactional, and I hate it.
Well, you know,
Can't
some
stand it.
people prefer like a good old, like old-fashioned handmade look to it. You know?
Yeah, I want to like I want to be unsure about like you know the legitimacy or the like of like what video I'm watching. That's what I want out of my site. Thank you.
Oh, D-Max likes
Plus, I
living
don't
on the
use
edge.
either of those sites.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean that's the only way to edge is if you're on the edge.
Oh my god. You see, I proved it here, guys. I proved it here before now recording that D-Max is not a pure soul.
Oh, come on. like that was even in quite. If I was a pure soul, I'd be in heaven. I'd have a halo above my head. It would be great. But
Wait, that the implication is that you already died. Have you? Oh my god, am I speaking to a
yeah.
ghost right now?
How the fuck did you not know that? Are you serious? You don't know that?
Oh my god, I can see dead people.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt that you didn't know that I was a ghost. I've been dead since you've known me. I don't think there hasn't been a waking, living moment of me where I've known you, and yet you're just discovering that I'm dead now.
I'm greatly sorry.
Am I like life passing or something? What the hell?
Life passing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're too alive for my taste. Okay, you no longer get to use the Spectre card.
I mean, I can listen. All right. It really well. This is what like, people started getting on me the other like last week or I don't know a couple days ago when I made that tweet about me being marginalized or like me being like oppressed because
my
everybody
God.
keeps on like because the broadcast kept on talking shit about like how ghosts aren't real or something. I don't know some ghostist shit like that.
Yeah.
And so I was mad about it, and I'm like, dude, like it sucks because like I have like oppression, like real actual oppression. And there's people out here who are like I can't even really be marginalized because I'm not even a minority because there's more dead people than alive people. So it's like I don't know, it's like a weird.
So you're
like,
in the
anti-oppression.
majority. You're oppressing us, actually.
No, well we're not literally because we can't. Like we're perpetual victims, like literally because we can't.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Explain
we're
The
dead.
Exorcist.
That was one time, and it's just so weird that people go to that stereotype.
Actually,
when there's
it
literally
was-
thousands of ghosts out there that don't act like that. But
Actually, there were 3 Exorcist movies. Okay, 4 if you count the prequel. Okay, count them 4 times. Okay, not to mention what are those movies called that have like the cinematic universe, the horror cinematic universe? The one with the nun. Okay. The Conjuring. The Conjuring. Okay,
That's
like
the one. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I'm
yeah, that's
sorry.
a
There are
lie
too many.
too.
Too many
Those are not.
examples. Come on,
Those
that was
aren't.
based off a true story, man. Movie producers wouldn't lie to
Those are
me.
not. Those are not documentaries. All right. Now, Paranormal Activity though, that really did happen.
Oh
Those
yeah.
people, they're all dead. Insidious, also a documentary. Scream, also a documentary.
Wait, Scream's not
Hilariously,
even about ghosts.
I know, but like it's a documentary. You know, I mean, it's got Ghostface in it, so it's kind of
Oh well, if you are a ghost person, how do you feel about that? Like a living person playing
Ghostface.
Ghostface, you know?
I mean, it's fucking like, I mean, it's like I'll say this, like it would be totally Ghostist, like, but at the very end of the movie, you know, it dies, so like, you know, they make good on it. It's like if a white person, it's like okay,
Yeah,
it's like if a white person did blackface, but then like ended up having like reverse vitiligo.
Oh, like my Uncle Ruckus, that happened
Yeah,
to
like
him.
Uncle Ruckus. Yeah, that did happen to him. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
like that. It's
Well,
like
what about
it's fine 'cause
Greenface?
it
I
makes it
argue
okay.
Greenface is like even more racist somehow.
Greenface is pretty racist, but that's
It just
only
feels
because
more
Badwick did
racist,
it.
you know?
It's only because Badwick did it. If anybody else had done it, like
Sure.
Colleen, whatever, she's fine. She gets the pass. But like Badwick, like nah, he's just. I mean, look at him. His fucking Borat ass. Look at him.
I remember the first time I ever heard of Badwick was when Craig Beckett, I believe Badwick made a video, criticizing Mama Max on his what do you call that gay movement of his? Basically, he was like, if you YouTube supports pedos and if you're against me, you support the pedos. And so
Wait,
like.
whoa.
Yeah. This was it was part of this hashtag called hashtag pick a side, and
Oh.
Craig and Craig Dojangles and Muda, all being friends with Mama Max, they were obviously on the all YouTube supports pedophile side, right? And so Badwick had done a video on it, and he had done a video on the allegations against Mama Max, which was a whole mess. And Craig Beckett personally talked to Badwick to have him take the videos down.
Well, okay. I'm sorry. I had to read a DM because something came in. It was like a thing.
Oh no, you good. Wasn't Craig and Slug in the description of that video? You're thinking of the video that Max released, talking about Tommy C. You're thinking of that.
It's always such deep lore.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Huh. I didn't know that connection though.
Yeah. It's a funny one. Oh my god! If you want this connected to that recording, even more, like Ghosty when he was in Craig's community was all for the hashtag pick a side thing.
I get like, because I kind of vaguely remember. I wasn't like around or in it or whatever, but I remember seeing like that hashtag, and I remember it's hard because like. I can understand like rhetorically why people would do that, but it is like ultimately it is a pretty bad faith thing to be like YouTube pick a side. You know what I mean? It's like that's
Yeah,
it's boiling it down to like a black and white sort of a thing. So
no,
so much
and
so.
then anyone who pointed that out was immediately labeled, "Oh, so you support the pedos."
Yeah, why is that always a go-to? Everybody always does that. It's just like, you disagree with me? Well, obviously you're a pedo. And it's like,
Yeah. What's more dead, D-Max because he's a ghost or Ghosty's mom? Ooh.
That's interesting. Both are lies. No, me, I'm more dead because I am a ghost.
I'm dead
And
inside.
that's definitely not a lie.
Wait. So like, are emo teens trans ghosts? This is a
No.
question. No. Wait.
You can't be You can't be trans dead. That's not.
But
You're
but
either
they're
dead or you're
but
not.
but emo teens are
There's a
dead
binary.
inside.
Well, there's that song by Evanescence, "Wake Me Up Inside." So long as that song exists in the hearts of the Ute,
Yep. Just
then
as I suspected.
no.
We need to get the power on.
Hannah Amel says, "I love Power."
I'm just checking.
Me too. She's an awesome anime character. I love her in Chainsaw Man.
I have power. Oh, that is true. Hannah does have power.
She has power locked up in her basement.
I wouldn't put it past her.
I don't know how she got a fiend under control, but
I wish I had so much power.
unlimited power.
What is this fucking arc reactor that's on the ground?
Oh, that's a teleporter.
Oh. That's all.
It uses the in lore, it uses the same element that turned everyone into zombies for power.
Well, that seems safe.
Yeah. Well, you know, the element kind of does like it's sort of like a plot device. How did this happen? Element 115.
Okay. I got it. I like when they do that, actually. I don't know, or I don't mind it as much. I don't
Yeah.
care. It's like it's like, because if it's something is sci-fi, but it's like, it doesn't have to be like sci-fi or like high sci-fi. Like, I don't mind it when they're just like, oh, it was unobtainium. Yeah.
Oh my
it's
God,
the-
unobtainium.
You put unobtainium in your fucking engine, and it works. fine
Same
with
with
it.
like any it's adamantium, vibranium
Yeah.
for Marvel.
Unobtainium. I think it's what I love about unobtainium, which is really funny because I didn't know.
Unobtainium.
This, so-
That's from the James Cameron movie, right? Avatar.
Avatar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but that's what's funny is that, like, the first time I heard unobtainium is from this movie called The Core, which if you've never seen, I don't know if you've. If it's probably, I don't know how
not.
popular it is. Yeah. Okay. There's a movie called The Core, and this is the plot of the movie. The plot of the movie of The Core is the government is trying to fix global warming.
Uh-huh.
So they decide one day to and maybe I'm getting this a little bit wrong, but this is basically the idea. Trying to solve global warming, they drill down to the center of the Earth and they drop a nuke in the center of the Earth. And this is supposed to fix global warming somehow.
All right.
It doesn't. But
That's a
instead,
shocker.
yeah, it doesn't. It actually makes things really bad. And shit starts going wrong all over the Earth, and they've got to fix it. And the only way that they can fix it is pretty much if they drill back down to the center of the Earth and they like, I don't know, detonate another nuke or something. and that'll, like, fix everything.
Huggy says it's basically reverse Armageddon.
Yeah, it kinda. Yeah, I can see that. That's not a bad descriptor of it. So, but my favorite thing about it though is that I think that's one of the first, or I don't know if it's one of the first movies, but it's definitely one of the movies where they do like the trope of like like a black dude goes out okay, basically
And
it's like they get to this
sacrifices
point-
himself.
yeah, exactly. So, but it's really stupid the way they do it is because like they get about halfway through, down to like the Earth's core, and shit's like going wrong in their thing, and they're just like, they're panicking and they don't know what to do, and then like the black dude steps up and he's like, I can fix it.
I
But I
got
have to go
this."
outside the ship, and they're like, no, but if you do that, you'll die. And he's like, I have to. And I'm pretty sure somebody in the movie's like, I don't know. I think we could make it maybe. And he's like,
Oh no, I gotta
have to
do
it.
this.
I gotta do this. But it's so funny because the way that it's like shot, or from what I remember, and it's been a minute, but like the way it's shot is like, he like goes out, like you see the door opening, and then he pretty much like immediately evaporates. So he doesn't even do anything when he just
Wait,
leaves
so,
for
like,
no
he didn't even
reason and
fix it?
dies. No, yeah, and I think they just make it regardless. So it's not even like.
You know what it was? He made someone on set mad, and so he was like, you know what? We're just gonna write you this death scene.
It's like that Simpsons bit. It's the I must go now. My people need me, and then just like PNG, yeah, transforms them off screen.
Yeah. Where's my copy of Diablo 3? Why is it not showing up?
What,
no.
you don't like mobile games? You guys don't have phones?
do you guys not have phones? I mean, come on. I mean, I have Diablo 2 available, but I don't want to play Diablo 2.
I feel really bad. I feel really bad being like a hipster gamer because like hair flip, make sure nails are not scuffed. Because I was having a conversation like I think I was getting my hair cut or something,
Uh-huh.
and people tried to make small talk with you when you're getting your hair cut, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
were like,
yeah.
"Oh, like what are you into?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know, I think
You
I was
know-
talking about like, oh, I was really into Zelda, so I was like, I like Zelda. Zelda's good. I don't know, that was on my brain at the time."
You know, I feel bad because like I don't know if I should be the one to initiate the conversation or
Oh, like
not.
It depends. I let them lead.
Yeah.
I figure they're at work and like they're doing me a service. They don't have to talk to me. If they want to talk to me, then I'll like try to entertain them. Pretty much is my
Right.
the
I don't
way
want to be that
think about it.
customer who's like, oh my god, he won't shut up.
Oh no, I trauma dump on all my fucking haircutters. Like I tell them everything. I tell
My
them where the bodies are
ex-girlfriend,
buried.
she
Yeah, no, I
left
tell
me.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. I tell them everything. If anybody wants to dox me or like get any information about me, just go to my hairdresser. No, but like I was trying to like make small talk and they brought up they were like, "Oh, Diablo 4 is coming out or whatever." And and they're like, "I'm really excited about it and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah." I don't know, it's like it's just funny whenever somebody brings up something and they're like really excited and they think like, "Oh, like everybody's going to be into this." And then it's just and it's not like I didn't know what it was or that it was coming out or anything like that. It's just I don't play Diablo.
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I think, and like Peepaw and I talked about this before. I think like the reason why Diablo 3 got so much hate at first, obviously because of like the always online thing, even when you're single player, but also too, I think it was just like it was made more for like console players because like I played it since like the PS3. And like, what was it? Peepaw told me that like he hated the game on PC, but as soon as he switched it over to PS4, he said it was great, fantastic.
Oh,
I don't want
okay.
to play as a woman.
Ugh.
Women in my video game? No sir.
Booties.
Exactly. I don't want that. Ew, gross.
Oh, one of them looked like skinny. What was the monk? Looked like skinny Kratos.
Also, like skinny Papa Gut.
Skinny Papa. It's like Papa Gut and Kratos fused. Did the fusion dance.
Oh my god, like as Kratos is beating you, he's trying to like show he's intellectually superior than you.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. Comes up with really weird arguments for things. People get mad at him on Twitter and then he doubles down.
Kratos, you see, factually speaking, my wife said.
Jesus.
Uh.
Oh boy.
But yeah, like I'm sure you probably exhausted your opinion of the situation on now recording, but like, it's just like, it's weird that like Tipster's reaction at first to the song was, "Yo, dope, that it slaps, you won with this."
Oh yeah.
But then like in literally a 40-minute long video about it, he's like, Turkey Tom, you say I'm cringe, turns out you're cringe. Also, Keemstar pedo.
Why isn't I guess my thing at this point is like, why is anybody surprised? Because like,
Oh no, I'm not surprised. It's just like,
yeah. Well, I mean like rhetorically, I'm saying like it sucks that like it's. I think it's funny that we're still doing this about Tipster because we're acting like he has like a consistent framework by which he's like, you know, like a consistent lens by which he's viewing the world. When either it is the case that he's either grifting or he is just so malleable that like his worldview just shifts depending on the day, or like I guess, or at least he's going through some sort of like a fucking epiphany and is just realizing like there's different like whatever, because like yeah, the things he's saying now totally different from what he said before. And also too, it's like, you know, with the okay, so for the Turkey Tom stuff, I think it makes sense that he's coping in the moment when it first drops or whatever, because I think he's like, I think Tipster is not as stupid as people give him credit for, or like I think he is smarter than people give him credit for, and I think that he was trying to read the room. Like I think he basically said that as kind of like a non-statement, just so that he could try to like evaluate like, okay, like what's it looking like here.
Yeah.
And what I'm guessing is that like, because I don't know what he thought was gonna happen, but I'm guessing he probably just didn't get like the type of he
Like-
didn't get the response that he was expecting. Like I think he was hoping that there was going to be a little bit more defense towards him. But like I think the problem is that like the Keffels community probably doesn't know, like first of all, what are they even going to do to Turkey Tom anyway? You know?
He's already been canceled several times. You can't do
Right, so
anything to that man.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I think that like this reaction from Tipster probably came more from a place of frustration that there's nothing else that can be done about it other than Cope, Mauled, Seethe, and fucking, you know, Screech. So like on that end, I guess I give him a little bit of sympathy, because it's like what would you do? Like if I were Tipster in this circumstance, I would just come clean. I would just be I would lay my soul bare. But the thing is that like I don't like I'm from the perspective that like I think that commentary isn't all bad, and just because people call me out for things doesn't mean that they're like evil.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But also
That
too,
seems to be his
if you
perspective.
don't like what people are saying, you can just ignore it. You don't have to engage with it.
That's the thing, is that this keeps happening because he's engaging with us. Like, you know, I understand because the thing is like it's a whole entire community pretty much versus one guy. And my thing is that like, yeah, like okay, who's going to be the more immature in this circumstance, right? In a conglomerate, like a group of people whose individual minds you cannot change or mold or anything like that. What they're going to do is just what they're going to do, right? Or one man who could probably just stop talking about the community, and then maybe in a year or 2 years or however long, people will stop caring, they'll move on and whatever. It's
Yeah.
like, especially since he's so prone to blocking people, he's so prone to like just cutting people off in that way anyway. Like what like I think the problem is that he keeps on like talking shit behind a block. You know what I mean? Like he blocks people and then he talks shit, and like that's what people have a problem with. It's like, dude, well, you can't, like, if you're gonna do that, then of course we're gonna like talk about you, you know, or whoever.
Right.
Not me, but you know what I mean.
Also, Hannah Animal says, "Nerdy, it's nearly been a year since Genevieve Simmons. It has been." So DMAX doesn't know the lore, this Nerdy John lore. So during the whole, do you by chance remember a stream Xylee did where she confronted this one anti Eugene Ikuni person? It's where
Not
the
really.
okay, so Xylee had was doing the stream. She let me in. She let Willie Mac in. In fact, that's where the famous nerdy salute came from. Was where it's just like I decided to be hyperbolic and give the guy a middle finger while my webcam was on. But anyway, I guess this Genevieve Simmons person was friends with the individual that was on stream with Xylee, right? And so she had made she didn't make a video really. She's one of these people that uses their Twitter, their YouTube community like a Twitter. So like they just were constantly posting like these unhinged rants. And at one point she had made a post saying that me and Chris the Narc were conspiring with each other to take down her livelihood. Keep in mind, at this point, I didn't even know who Chris was. This was
So you guys were probably just both covering this story, and that's what you went with?
yeah. So like apparently, I forget how I found Chris. I think what happened was she had added Chris, because you can add YouTube channels, right? She had added Chris's YouTube channel, and then he had, I want to say he had his Twitter linked. So I found his Twitter, and I was like, hey, Chris the Narc, I guess apparently we're best friends, and we're conspiring against Genevieve. And that's how me and Chris met up.
Really? Oh, that's how you met?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah. Turns out both me and him were covering the quantum stuff. I had no idea.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's so funny, man. It's so weird. It's so funny because like I get these little glimpses of like people's origin stories. It feels like an anime.
No, wait, no. Okay, Hannah has the correct version of the story. I messaged Chris because Nerdy posted on Twitter on like who the f is Chris, and Chris has said hi. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, who's this person I'm best friends with?
Who is yeah? I love it when people do the association thing and you're just like, who is this? And then like you end up like talking to the person. You're like, yo, actually you're not so bad. Hey, how's it going? You too, huh? Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to get this treasure goblin. Come on, let me get the treasure. Wait, did they teleport away? They teleported away. Madman.
Treasure goblin is what people are calling tipster these days.
Oh my god. Well, I just ran into a way skinnier version of Tipster then, I guess.
Can you imagine that?
Oh my god.
What about the alternate timeline where like tipster's actually like
Well,
fit?
the funny thing is, I wouldn't say he was fit in those pictures, but he has posted pictures of him when he was like a teenager, and he was like fairly in shape.
I went back and like looked at his older videos because I was like looking for things to make like a
Mm-hmm.
and like he definitely has, you know, gotten a little bit bigger or heftier over the years, but I just the idea of like a skinny tipster to me he just, you know what it is that like he's got one of those types of heads where it's like I don't know how that would work on a skinny dude, you know? Like I like he would just be like a bobblehead or something.
Well, you know, it's just like maybe it was just too much Menudo, you know?
Oh yeah, too much menudo.
Yeah. That's why
I think,
Edwin
it's
didn't want to eat with him. He didn't want to eat. He didn't want to get as fat as him.
It's so funny because like before this little thing that's happening right now where you brought back up the fucking rum stuff for no fucking reason, which is just another thing. It's just like, dude, just move on. Just why are you bringing shit up like this? Like, it's fine if it comes up in passing, you know, because it's tied to a different conversation. But then why would you like lie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, but like so before that though, before all this, I was keeping tabs on Tipster a little bit, just because like I see him and you know, like he still follows me, I follow him, and so I still see him on my timeline.
Yeah.
And the things that he was talking about with the community he's in now, or whoever it is that's like orbiting him or whatever, I guess he was having a fight with people about noodles. I guess like eating certain types of noodles or whatever. I guess where like cultural appropriation is what was like.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was reading this and I'm like, I don't because
So
like,
like,
I don't know,
if
to
I
be honest,
eat instant, if I eat
hold on,
instant
hold on.
ramen, I'm racist.
Yeah, well, that's what I was. So like, I don't know, and I'm a little confused about that because that was what it seemed like. So I don't know if that was like the conversation. The only reason I didn't engage with it at all because I thought it was interesting and I kind of was curious to see like what exactly like who is he having this argument with. I don't know. It kind of felt like bait too. Like I felt like maybe I was gonna start engaging with that, and then he was gonna be like, "Oh, look at these commentary bros thinking that we're actually like, you know, people are mad at me because of noodles." Ha ha ha.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, checkmate, atheist.
exactly.
We only pretended to fight about noodles.
Yeah, we got you. Ha ha. Loser.
Yeah, cope and seethe.
Hey, here's a fun thing. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can do this.
You know, I figure since we're talking about Tipster, I'm gonna play Resident Evil 2 now.
Oh, okay. There you go. That sounds cool. I can dig it. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on.
See, Noodles fits with Kung Fu Panda. What? I did used to call him Po from Kung Fu Panda, both food. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. Like, listen, as a poor person, I love me some instant noodles. Okay, some spicy pork ramen. Also, I've been seeing like a ton of like cheap recipes that you can do to like mix up the ramen, and I've been kind of
Yeah.
wanting to try it.
Hey, somebody wants to talk to you really quick. I'm gonna let them use my account.
Oh no. Oh
Is that
no.
okay?
Hey, Nerdy John, D
Yo.
Max let me on the mic to say hi to you and everyone on the stream. Poggers, and please lay off the tip.
Nice. I had I had Tyrone do make me a voice clip of her saying subscribe to Nerdy John. It was great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. How about this?
Subscribe to Nerdy John if you're a sexless virgin.
Wow. Okay. Hey. Who said I was trying to?
saying that. That was her saying that, not
Well,
me. I didn't
who
say
said I was trying to reach the Augie market? Okay.
Subscribe to Nerdy John if you're a sexless virgin.
That sounded hostile too from him, so that fits.
Yeah, it works, right?
Let's see. Okay,
What do you want
D-Max.
me- What do you want Tipster to say?
Listen, I want him to say noodles are racist.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
so chat and D-Max. Should I go with the submachine gun, the RPG, or the minigun?
I mean, I'd go for the submachine gun myself, but I don't know.
Oh, sweet hand of grenade. UK bitch, we love some pot noodle. Let's see. Have you heard of this? Oh no. Am I about to click on something sus?
Wow, I can't believe it. My first week in Keffel's community, and I get canceled for enjoying noodles.
Oh my god, what the heck is this? Wait, let me share it with D-Max.
What is this?
Oh no. Look at that title.
My Dommy mommy stepped all over me this diss track, and I loved it. Can you like copy that and like send it to me in a message so that I can like have
Oh my-
Tipster say that?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Oh god, this is gonna be like some sus messages between us.
That's fine. Not like it, yeah, like it hasn't happened before.
Hey, we don't kiss and tell now.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Tipster, say it.
My Dommy Mommy stepped all over me on this diss track, and I loved it.
Let's get a different iteration of that.
My Dommy Mommy stepped all over me on this diss track, and I loved it.
You're a sad old man, doing my bidding. A worthless piece of ham, drooling and simping. Think you'll get in my pants? Yeah, right, keep on dreaming. I'm a damn grand trans woman. You're a mini.
What?
I'm a damn grand trans woman.
What?
What does that mean? I'm a damn gram trans woman.
I don't want
When
to.
did is this new? Is this a new thing?
This was 3 days ago.
Oh, okay. I'm like, because I haven't heard of
You're a-
this, and I'm like, people were ripping on fucking Pearly things for rapping. I think we got another contender for
Oh my
worst
God.
rapper.
Opinion couldn't matter less to me. The moment you cease to be a tool for me to use, bruise, and abuse will be a moment of sweet relief. A moment of sweet relief. A moment of sweet relief. Remember when you sent
this
me your
ironic?
DP? Well, here's a news flash. You have a small PP. Oh, and all those rumors about you harboring CP. Bet there's something to them because you are creepy. I mean, defending lowly, really? That's a big yikes, dog. And for what, a pair of titties? You need Jesus Christ,
I-
dog. The ruse
Just a white person definitely made this.
I'm really confused. Wait, like I'm. Is this on? Wait, whose channel is this on? I can't
This is
read
from
it.
like a fake tipster account.
Okay, because I was like, I couldn't read like the numbers and stuff, and I'm like, Tipster posted this. I'm like, how the fuck? Like, I'm like, I feel like I would have heard about this by now.
ruses you scheme are like fruits from a tree, juiceless and bleak. You see, there's no roots underneath it. The fruits aren't even real, yet you eat it. Sometimes when you're streaming and eating, you start bleeding. Your feelings all over the floor, squealing like never before, keeling over so they pour. Memes not because they adore you, you know they want to floor you. Then rip out your vocal cords, brutal. You will never escape.
Any day could be your funeral now. How does it feel to know I poisoned your menudo?
Okay.
Poison that menudo. Well, that wasn't so bad. Some of the bars in there were, but how do I know?
You know
I
what?
don't
I'm gonna
fucking
call. I'm calling it now. Changing it. What was it? A confusing opinion. I think he made that. Only a white person can make that.
care.
No way, my boy Tyrone made that.
Oh boy, Tyrone.
My
I was
boy
checking out
Tyrone.
his streams for the first time last night, I think, sometime.
Did you see he interviewed Unseen? Oh crap!
I don't know who Unseen is. I saw that he did that, but I don't know who that is.
Oh, Unseen. He's kind of he's a new up and coming video essayist. So eventually when he gets to Nick's height, he won't upload.
Oh, Unseen. Yes.
Yeah. He made
because he made a video about fucking the whole like he did like the whole breakdown of the fucking commentary war, like the that whole shtick. Yeah, that was a really fucking good video. Like he did a really great job. But that was actually like, to be honest, like I watched that whole video and I feel like I got caught up on the amount of time that I was pretty much gone for all of the like name players on the board. At least it was a very, very well made video.
Yeah, he also
Yeah,
did
that
a
was a good
video on flamenco and salvo pancakes.
Yeah, I didn't see. I saw that he made one on flamenco, which I know is probably tied up. I think it's probably like a side quest of the whole fucking arc, commentary arc. Yeah, and I saw I didn't watch the Salvo Pancake, but I saw that he's made those videos, and yeah, good for him. He seems like he's got a good stoyle. Love to see it.
Yeah, he also became a member of mine for a short period of time, so props on that.
It's very cool. Yeah.
So how your streams been? I think I saw that you were streaming
Oh
again.
yeah. Hannah's right. It's the Zero video. That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
And Maggie's right. Gay.
Gay, big gay, everything gay.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to stream again. I'm trying to get like a day or whatever. I want to do it like the thing is I'm very bad at being spontaneous with streaming. It's like for me it's like I don't know. It's because like I work all day and then I'll get to the point to where it's streaming is it's like around the time that I would start streaming on a day, and I'm either like too tired or I feel like maybe I should just keep editing instead or whatever. But
What I've decided to do is like, unless it's like a really big unless it's like a topic that really grabs me, I think for the most part, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be doing like shorts of the topics, and then like go through like more long form style in the stream.
yeah, I think that's probably the way to do it. Yeah, I mean, there's certain... and the other thing is I've been doing the past few days is updating my website with my links and stuff like that so that it's easier to navigate for people. And so that I can just say, like, hey, go to dmaxhs.com and fucking do the thing. And then I also have a merch website now, because now I'm shilling. I'm going to be shilling t-shirts.
Very nice.
For
Yeah.
way too much money, because that's the joke.
I've been wanting to get a merch store up and running because I've been wanting to make like caps.
Dude, Teespring is super easy. Super duper easy to do a Teespring. I did. That's what
how
I
much
used,
does it
and it's-
cost?
I don't think it does until you like it costs money if you want to get like a domain on it or whatever. But if you just want the store, I think you could just do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, cause like, and then it's just a matter of like having the designs or whatever. But so like for the ones that I'm doing right now, I like literally my top, the one that I have is like my big seller on that on my page. I'm selling commentary 2 merch is what it is. So it's
I thought I saw something about that.
yeah, it's a shirt that literally just has in italic Helvetica on it. It's a white shirt that just says commentary 2. So that means it's high brand and it's very fancy, and I'm selling it for $50.
Of course.
Yeah, because it's a high brand. It's that brand recognition of commentary 2. That's what makes it so that it has such a high market value. See,
Let's see.
it's an exclusive club. You can buy yourself into it if you just give it $50.
Also, what the heck is the chat right now? No, a little bit is fine, but there's a lot of gay happening right now. Hannah. In fairness, Maggot, this is a nerdy stream plus D-Max. It makes sense. The gay filmmaker and the selfish lover. It sounds like a comedy.
There you go.
He's a gay filmmaker. He's a selfish lover.
He's a selfish lover. And
Can they make it to
together,
Hollywood
they're
in time for the big showcase?
They're a barrel of laughs and a barrel of goofs and gay.
Road trip gay.
Yeah, PG-13.
Hey.
Dan Schneider is a walrus.
I love that bit. That's one of my
Oh
favorite
my
South
God.
Park bits.
Yeah. Dan Snyder is a
Dan
carrot.
Schneider is a carrot. Rated PG-13. It's like,
What the fuck?
Dan Snyder
his
is
whole world's about to be turned upside down. He's a fucking carrot.
yeah. And this summer he's gonna be Kenny McCormick.
Can one elementary school boy be actually a man? Rob Schneider is Kenny.
You thought life was hard before? Try being an 11-year-old boy.
Exactly.
Let's see. Well, it made you giggle, and then
Dan Schneider has a wife who's disabled, and he
Oh,
likes to
no.
trauma dump on girls he knows in DMs. Rob Schneider is tipster, rated PG-13.
rated R cut
He
coming
eats
soon.
menudo through a straw. What?
rated R cut coming soon.
Unrated.
Oh my. That's the style of nerdy shorts. So wait, show like my shorts are coming this fall. He's a simp. She's an e-girl. It's a tale as old as time. oh God.
I just want somebody to be really good at animation and I just want them to animate like no, I just like this image. It's I'm not saying anything about anybody. I just like the image. I like the idea of this. It's like two goth mommies just about to punch each other, and it's got all the hockey fucking electricity coming off it in fucking One Piece. It's got anime fucking auras and shit as they're trying to sock each other, and it just is just in really gothic style gangsta font. Just says goth mommy power.
Oh my God.
It's like a Goku versus Vegeta style thing.
You know what? Perfect template for it. Jessica Pizzle and what's her face? Leanna something, right? The one with boobs. That one with boobs.
Jesus.
That
Sorry,
would.
I keep on looking at something and there's weird shit happening all over today where I keep on looking at a thing that I'm reading and my eyes go my whole world just goes I just get super tunnel vision. So I apologize.
Are you good?
I'm
Good.
absent minded right now.
Good one, buddy. Good. Okay, Flamingo. Good one, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's a liquor coming. Gonna be on the roof in this hall. If I step quietly enough, I can kill it. Wow. I used to semi-speed run this a year ago, but it's been a hot minute since
It's
I
one of those
played.
types of games, isn't it? Yeah, because it's it's so or at least the progression of things is so
Yeah, because once
linear.
once you figure out okay, where do I get this key at, which rooms are important, which ones aren't, it's pretty easy to speed run. I only read Naruto manga. Thank you very much. Wow. Okay.
Naruto
Wow,
mango.
Maggot.
Does it taste sweet like a mango should?
Oh, you! Oh my God! You got the flamenco soundboard.
Okay, buddy.
Oh my God! Stop! You
All
have
right,
too
buddy.
much power.
All right, buddy.
I feel like I'm under a genjutsu right now.
All right, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So we got D-Max singing Nightmare Before Christmas. What are the chances for something Corpse Bride? Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, did you say you sung Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I did not. Wait, is this AI or
Yeah.
did you do this on stream?
I made a Twitter video. Let me see if I can find it. I don't want you to listen to it because it's well, I don't want you to listen to it right now because it's cringe. But
Well, now I'm
yeah, I
gonna.
mean, like, well, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but there is going to be some more song things in the making. With a particular person who has reached out to me, but I don't want to talk about any projects that are not mine. So.
I'm calling it now. It's Mike the Bike.
I don't even know who you're talking about. So,
Let's
was it
see.
not included in this change?
John, how have you not seen it? Because I have a 9 to 5.
Yeah, because Nerdy John doesn't keep up with my inner machinations.
Hey, I try to keep up with everything, but like sometimes stuff slips through my finger.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's fucking shit moves so fast. I don't even remember when I did this. I'm trying to see. Like, I think was I still at the Yeah, I was still at the beach. So that was like a few weeks ago, even.
You know
I
what
gotta
it probably
look at
was?
the
I
screenshot.
probably saw it on Twitter if I was like meant to like watch it later and then never.
It's fine. I've got to go through all my tweets or my X's, sorry, and I gotta
All your exes.
figure out. Yeah, I got to go through all my X's and see which one's good and which one. I mean, put which X in the highlights. You know.
Well, you know, all exes are crazy.
All my X's are crazy. I mean, like I X like almost every single day, and like I'm some of them are pretty fucking wild. If I'm being honest.
A little unhinged, a little pro gamer.
Cray cray, little pro gamer, little cray cray. Yeah, just all of that in general, really.
What are you saying is interesting, Hannah? What are you saying is interesting? I don't like that. I don't like that message. Something's up.
Dim eyes though.
Yo, them eyes though.
Dim eyes.
Dude, like people it's
Man, I
mostly
tweet
old
a lot of images.
mostly old people, but like I get a lot of people from work saying, "You know, Sonny, you got a voice for radio. You sound like Howard Stern."
Back in my day, you would be one of those people on the radio that touches people's vaginas.
I was just like, "Thank you, man."
I want you to say Baba Booey. Anthony Cumia.
Hannah saying I'm being innocent. Hannah, you are never innocent.
Sus. Where the fuck is it?
Feel wholesome currently. Currently. What about later?
Well, you never know. You know. Did I go back too far? Man, Twitter or X, you gotta get better at like videos and shit.
Did I?
You know, make it X video. Come on.
Have you? Oh my god. No. Have you ever reached the Twitter limit?
No, I have blue.
Oh, right. Oh, Mr. Fancy over here. Okay, looking
No,
us above
I
his.
give all of my I give all of my money to fucking Elon Musk. Well, I can fucking file it on my taxes, so I don't see why not. I
Oh
don't
my
see why I would. Why I wouldn't do
Say
that.
slur with a radio voice.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Slur.
Yeah.
Radio
You're listening.
105, the slur.
You're listening to the top 5 radio stations in the country.
You're listening to the top 5 slurs in the nation.
Coming back, we're gonna play a song by My Ninja.
This is my this is our sponsorship from
Today's sponsor today is Blue Apron.
What a bunch of stupid
F slur number 1. Yo, F slur number 1.
I like the idea that it's like somebody and then it just cuts off and it just cuts to like just the normal commercials.
That was
Like the way
today's
the FCC just cut
broadcast.
'em off. Ba-da-ba-bow! Sorry, but 103.3 The Vibe is off air now. Please turn back tomorrow for more people saying. And then they get deleted too.
Oh my God.
Ba-da-ba-bow! We're sorry, but the affiliate radio station has now been terminated by the FCC. We're all fucking dead.
But that gets terminated because they said the F word.
Ah! And then it's just like Joe Biden, and he's just like, hey,
Our fellow
I'm
Americans.
I'm a member of the FCC, and I said to Corn Pop, I said, yeah.
I remember the N-word player.
I remember back in the day they would rub my leg hairs and call me an N-word. You're not allowed to do that, I said. And that Corn Pop came around, he had a chain on him. He wasn't a good guy. That guy.
See,
What was his name again? I don't remember.
he said it was a homie.
I said, I'll make you holy. How about that, stupid? And he said, he said I was trying. I was accusing him. He was accusing me trying to R-word him. I said, I'm not retarded. You are.
I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell for this.
At least it's gonna be warm. That's all I'm saying.
I'll finally be in a warm environment.
Yeah. You know.
My ADHD brain, I can't pick a game to play
Oh, I found
play
it.
for an hour. Oh my God, you found it?
I did. Add to highlights.
I could play Persona 5.
Why do people have to have so many personas?
Well, you know, I personally I'm a fan of Persona 27.
Oh yeah, I mean Persona. Whatever happened to Persona's? Honestly, you know what, gamers? How about you have one persona and that's your own? Huh.
Hey. Well, listen, okay. The inner machinations of a mind is an enigma that you will never understand.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
You don't want to. You want to know my favorite anime? SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it's a good one. It's a good one. It has it has my favorite anime protagonist, or favorite anime character, favorite anime shonen shogun, fucking Sandy Cheeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Sandy Cheeks could one shot Jiraiya.
Oh yeah. Okay, can you back that up with some with some data books? Okay.
Yeah, actually, she split fucking Texas in half.
Okay. That's like a small country at most. Okay.
That's like, I mean, that's like, I'm pretty sure Texas is like the size of like Australia. Isn't that like continent?
Well, no, like I'm pretty sure. Like in all seriousness, I think they did like this. Like Texas like envelops like a large majority of like Europe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's like continental. It's like a continental feat. I'm just saying that like Sandy Cheeks could fucking like slap Jiraiya's like face off, like his whole face.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm saying, like her
Well-
with like the foam padding on would beat the shit. Like that's her nerfed, and she would beat the shit out of Jiraiya. Like I love Jiraiya. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying Jiraiya's got nothing. Like what does he got? What is he gonna do?
Okay.
You know?
Well, I mean, also too, technically she's got Toon Force, I guess, so that's another hack.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She literally like fucking split the whole like
Oh my.
a continent. Like it's not. That's like a real feat. I'm pretty sure. She defeated the Alaskan bullworm. Do you see fucking Jiraiya doing that? I don't think so.
True. I mean, he couldn't even defeat one of the Pains.
Do you think that fucking yeah, he couldn't even yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Sandy Cheeks from fucking SpongeBob would just like completely slay all of the all of the Pain clones. Let's all be honest. Here. Let's be real.
Dude, I want to see that animation now. I want to see that edit.
Okay, wait. So I know he's not here to defend himself, but fuck it. Have you heard like this fucking argument that Echo Tragedy keeps on having with me? And I want your opinion.
No,
on this, so you
what's
gotta
the
tell me, like, straight
argument?
up. Okay, so he thinks he's trying to tell me that Toby Rama could solo the Akatsuki.
Toby Rama?
Yeah, Toby Rama, Senju, second Hokage.
I mean, Toby Rama would give him a run for their money, especially since he knows
The
techniques.
entire Akatsuki,
Like,
The
at
But
once?
the entire, yeah, all at once. Like,
In this
every single
scenario,
one
it's
all at
it's not
once.
it's not that he's like fighting each member one by one. He's fighting everyone, and that includes
Yeah,
all the
well,
pain
okay, wait.
clones.
My argument, yes, and my argument is like you take literally just Itachi or just Obito, and it's a wash. Like he's
Well,
done.
okay, I will agree with you. He can't beat Obito. He probably couldn't beat like Nagato or like the Pains. I would say Itachi's kind of like it's a mixed bag there, because then it's like the problem with Itachi.
Itachi's you think? Wait a minute. You think that? This is where I get off the thing where I'm like, I
Okay.
don't understand. I don't understand how anybody could think that Toby Rama would lose to Itachi. How would that work?
Like, okay, well, if we're gonna say that he because remember, Toby Rama is pretty high up there. Like, he's not as strong as like Madara and his brother, but he's up there. So, like, if we're saying that Itachi
But
by
how
himself
far up
can
there?
beat
but that's-
Toby Rama, then is he Madara level? Is he Hashirama level?
Toby Rama died to the Kinkaku Force. I'm very sorry.
Hey,
Hannah,
to
that
be
you lost
fair,
on this.
okay, I'm pretty sure at that point those two had already eaten parts of the Nine Tails. Okay, so they were
Yes,
like
parts,
semi,
parts.
so but they had like the Jinchuriki powers, kinda.
Yeah.
Plus,
yeah,
there was
yeah,
like,
you're not
what
wrong.
was it? Like a force of how many was it? Like 20? 10, 20 of them?
There was two that actually had the power, and then it was like the rest of them were sort of like S rank. Like they weren't like it's not like the Kinkaku Force was like not like they were pretty strong. I'm not saying they aren't, because they're basically like the I believe the Land of it was it the Land of Waves, or was it the Land of, I can't remember. I think it was the Cloud. I think it was the Hidden Cloud. I think it's like
It was
Hidden
during
Cloud
the
version.
second. It was during the second war.
It was during the first war.
The first war? Oh yeah, right,
Yeah,
right.
it was
Because
the first- it was the first
the
war,
first
yeah.
war happened.
I just looked this up. That's the only
yeah.
reason I know that. But yeah, it happened. So these guys are not like, they're no joke. Like they are strong. I'm not saying they're not strong. I'm just saying that like I don't understand how Toby Rama could defeat Itachi. And the reason why I say that, or okay, how about Obito? I don't even have to say, like, I think okay, maybe.
Oh no,
Itachi
he's
is
not
arguable,
not winning against Obito, because like Well, okay. I guess it
because
depends
Toby
on
Rama
what.
couldn't beat Minato, and Minato and Obito went toe to toe, and that was fine.
Yeah, and that was before he got the Renegon.
Right. That when he was like a child. That was like when Obito was like 13.
He did have the Hashirama. It's never confirmed that he had the Hashirama cells, right? But he did have a white Zetsu,
Yeah, no, that's. No,
He did
that's-
have the white
I mean,
Zetsu,
oh,
and
yeah,
then
But that's how much power he had at the point during the war arc, though, too.
yeah.
Oh, no. Well, we don't even need that, because we like because we literally have all those feats from when the Nine Tails attacked Konoha.
Yeah.
So that's just a full feat. So yeah, I don't like, that's what I'm saying is like, how the fuck is Toby Rama gonna get past just Obito, let alone also, by the way, Kakuzu, who survived an encounter with the first Hokage, survived an encounter with Senju, fucking Hashirama.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Uh,
there's too many people, there's too many things. Like, I think you could even make the argument that fucking Hidan, because of his fucking bullshit ability, fighting all of those people who are pretty close to, like, I mean, it definitely is at least arguable from like even like a very top, like, even if you're being charitable to Toby Rama, you know, I think that, like, you know, the top echelons of like that, his power scaling would put him on par maybe with some of the people that are in the Akatsuki,
mhm.
but like all of them at once, like it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna work.
Okay, so Yeah, it's.
I mean, if you disagree, you disagree. It's okay.
I no, it's not that I disagree. It's just that it's I could have sworn Swag Kage has done a video about this. I could have sworn.
About Toby Rama versus Itachi or something.
Well,
I think he
yeah,
did a
something
video-
along those
I think
lines.
I think Swag Kage did a video about Toby Rama being stronger than you think, quote unquote, right? But like again, my thing is that like Minato is pretty much a better version of Toby Rama,
Mhm.
like wholesale, and like it because because
we gotta remember too, like this dude. He was there during the Senju and Uchiha War, one of the bloodiest conflicts besides the Great Ninja Wars, and he created every forbidden jutsu known to the ninja world. You know, so it's like he's up there at very least.
he came up with a bunch of them, but he didn't perfect them all. And that is, I mean, like I think that it's like up to speculation to where like okay, I think that the one that he has like the big claim to fame over is the multi-shadow well, he did he made
Flying
multi-shadow
Raiju.
jutsu, the flying Raijin, but not the perfected one that Minato has. That's way better on chakra control, way better at like long distance shit. Like there's all sorts of weird like limitations that his
and
version of it
plus
has,
too, like
and
if we're
it's not as fast.
if we're talking at least like if it's just like a one-on-one with Itachi, right? I mean, he was able to kill Madara's brother, which from what little we know, like his brother was at least on par a little bit with Madara.
That is Madara when he was like
It was Madara. I
how old
don't
was
know.
he?
Well,
feel like-
this.
Because Madara's brother died. They
Madara.
were like teenagers, right?
No,
they were
no,
like
no,
as
no,
old
no.
as like
Remember that he had multiple brothers. So did Hashirama.
It-
So
right,
like
yeah.
I believe Toby Rama and Madara's brother were like the same age, and so like obviously there was some duality there, like in terms of like the theming, but it's like almost like it's sort of, I think it was like the exact same situation that like Hashirama and Toby Rama have. Like obviously Hashirama is stronger, but like Toby Rama can hold his own right against him. So like I think it was like the same situation with Madara's brother.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I don't. It seems. I don't know. I like Toby Rama as much as the next guy. Don't get me wrong. It just feels like it doesn't like. Well, okay. It sounds like you agree with me that there's no way he's soloing the Akatsuki.
No,
Like, that's
not at
gonna
all. Not at all. I'm more interested in the individual battles. You know.
Sure. Okay. I'll take it case by case. Then Hidan, if it was a 1-on-1 against Hidan gets washed. Not even like a joke. It's just like he just gets washed. Like it's nothing. It might give Toby Rama a little bit of problems at first because he'd be like, "Oh, that's weird. This guy is fucking regenerating or whatever." But then he would be like, oh, "Okay, like he's cutting me, and then that's what's causing the problem. So I guess I'll just stop doing that."
He
And then
has the
buries him in a
battle
hole.
IQ to like solve problems.
Yeah. So like Hidan, not a problem. Okay, now I'm trying to think of like the next person. I guess Kakazu, just because it comes to mind. I think Kakazu. I think that if he survived an encounter with, if Kakazu survived an encounter with Hashirama, and was dealing with, Naruto. Is that post pain or is that pre pain? I can never remember when that happens.
I'm drawing a blank myself.
I think it's pre pain, but I think it's like right before pain.
Before like
Maybe
the
I'm
time
wrong.
skip and everything.
Maybe I'm
Before-
wrong.
Yeah.
No, because Naruto has the he has fucking
The
Rasen Shuriken.
Rasen Shuriken. Yeah.
He has the Rasen Shuriken, so it's after that training at least. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that Tobirama's gonna beat Kakazu, but because I just don't think that like he's got like the right chakra nature or anything with that. Like they kind of lucked out on beating Kakazu anyway because of like it was like a group effort, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like Tobirama versus it's like you'd have to argue that Tobirama is stronger or like as strong as I don't know if technically not this argument, but like I guess you'd have to say that like Tobirama can output the same amount of damage that fucking Naruto and Kakashi at the same time can, and I don't.
Which is a hard
don't believe it.
argument to base. Now,
Yep.
what I'm interested in, like, how strong do you think the third Hokage was in his prime? Because we have a lot of conflicting data books saying that he's just as strong as the first and second,
Yeah.
but it's
They
like,
say some say he was the god of all shinobi. Like some of them say that he was the strongest Hokage. Like there are some things that say that. I think that's hype. I think like whenever I
well,
don't know,
also
it's like,
too,
I-
it's like pre-Shibutan lore too. Like before, like the how powerful Hashirama really was fleshed out. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I think I saw an argument or somebody like made a video about this at some point. I'm trying to remember exactly what they said, but you could at least I think you could at least argue. Okay. I think that version of Hiruzen would probably be at least like a prime version of Hiruzen. I think is at least like pain levels, you know, probably higher than that.
Yeah, because like he like in what's the snake guy's name? Why am I drawing such a blank now?
Orochimaru.
Orochimaru.
All these names.
Yeah, yeah. In Orochimaru's fight, Orochimaru himself admitted, like, if you were like 10 or 5 or 10 years younger, you would have killed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Orochimaru is like a weird sort of like scaling point because he's able to consistently keep up with people in the war arc, but also he like gets stomped by Itachi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do only UK people say data correctly? No, you're just wrong, okay? The UK people are always wrong.
How do they say it? Data?
Data.
Data? 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 I think I say data. Data? Data?
I say whatever comes to mind first.
I say da-da.
Dada.
Da-da.
Now this is one I always like throwing a monkey wrench in because like it causes absolute chaos. Like I usually do this with Mike. Okay, so like let's put a comic book character in Naruto, not Dragon Ball, Naruto. How like okay, for example, like we go like with baseline Peter Parker, 616
Okay.
Peter Parker mainline series. How far is
Okay.
this guy getting like before someone kills him? Because at his strongest, when he's not holding back and he's like, you know what, I'm just going to kill everyone. He's at least city block. Like I'm sorry, not city block. He is city building level. Like he's able to like
So you're saying like that version of Spider-Man can like punch a building and it would go down?
no, not punch it go down, but like he can like punch a building and take a chunk of it off, if that makes sense.
You're saying like he could destroy the building. You're saying like if he wanted to, like it would take a little bit of time, but he could do it.
Yeah, if he was in an
'Cause I
intense
would
enough
believe
fight.
Yeah.
And I think this is excluding his black suit, which obviously gives him at the very. There's never been a multiplier, but I've done it myself because I'm kind of working on like a dumb what if series. The multiplier that the black suit gives him is at the very least 10 times.
Okay.
Because he goes from being able to lift 10 tons to at least 150 tons, which I think
Okay.
I'm sorry, technically that would make it more of like a 15 times increase, but still.
Yeah, I mean I get it. You can round. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I think he beats the Chunin exams. No
Yeah.
problem.
Well, it's like also too. There was a story arc where you know the villain Doc Ock, right?
Yeah.
There was a story arc where he took control of Peter's body
Yeah.
to prove that he could be the superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And in his first fight against the villain, which was Scorpion, he punched Scorpion and took
He
his
murders him pretty
jaw
much.
clean off.
Yeah.
And then he realized, oh God, Peter was holding back against us this entire
The whole
time.
time. Yeah, he's like he could murder all of us in an instant, and it wouldn't have even been hard. Yeah. So okay. Well then, because like that's what I was gonna say with the black suit thing. Was I was gonna say like maybe because like it could be the case that like I would okay. What if it's both? Like what if it's the case that with the black suit with Spider-Man it's not only an increase, but it's also an undampener. So like normal base Peter Parker feels a little bit bad about certain things, and so he holds back whenever he punches. So the suit, the black suit, makes it so that he doesn't hold back anymore, which is unlocking his full potential. But then it's also enhancing his abilities.
Plus,
so maybe
it-
that's why it's such a high multiplier.
Yeah, plus it gives him minor regeneration abilities. Because
which
like
he already
it's
had. But that's what I'm saying is like I think it's just making all of his like normal shit that he has like better.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
like Peter has like some regeneration too.
Yeah, but
little
it's like also, but like how the regeneration works is like he can get stabbed clean through the chest, but like he can be up in like a couple hours after that.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's been shown that Venoms and Carnage especially, like their regeneration is better, but that's also because they have a closer bond with the symbiote.
Right. I think he beats the tuning exams. I think he beats I think he beats Naruto and Sasuke both at the Battle of the End with the with Madara and Hashirama, those like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think
When
he
the-
beats both of them there.
Because they're what cloak level does Naruto use? Is it only tail 1 or is it tail 2 that he uses?
I think it's 2 cloak, I think.
2 cloak, and then Sasuke uses curse mark 2.
Right. Yeah. I think Shippuden is where he stops. Like I think like pretty much like the very beginning, because like I'm trying to think like Peter Parker going like here's the thing is that like Peter's movesets, like Spider-Man's movesets are like it's real like I feel like it'd be a really interesting thing to throw him in Naruto because a lot of the stuff that he has in his arsenal are things that would work really well with like ninja shit, you know?
Mhm. Yeah. Plus, too,
but-
we're talking like we're not giving him at this point in the conversation. We're not giving him any chakra amps. Like this is straight from 616. He obviously
Yeah,
he's
no,
not
he
part of the
doesn't- no,
Naruto
he doesn't know
verse.
he doesn't know anything about any of that. So he's just doing, what he's got, base power, just from his own universe kind of a thing. Yeah, I mean, if he had chakra and all that too, it's like, I mean, I could see that even being even crazier. I don't think he really needs it. Like I'm trying to think what he would do with that even.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and plus too,
but-
like he like how his spider sense works is that when he's in danger,
Oh, I
not
didn't
only
think about
does he
Spider-
yeah, he gets like he can see in slow motion the gun being fired.
Right.
So like, and like I think like it's weird because like the creator of Naruto has admitted that if there were guns in the universe, the series would be like 10 pages long.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah, because
That's interesting because I mean there are clearly like people or characters in Naruto that can move faster than bullets.
To be fair, I think this was like early on in the writing.
Okay.
Because like people
I
are
was
like,
gonna
so
say,
we see
yeah.
that you have like some like even though this is
Because there are
clearly
lightning timers like early Shippuden. Like early Shippuden has lightning timers. So it's like that's kind of like I don't think how fast can fucking Spider-Man move? Like that version of Spider-Man. Is he a lightning timer?
yeah, he's dodged lightning because a lot of his opponents are lightning based. He's dodged.
True. Yeah, Shocker and whatever.
Yeah, I think like I don't want to misquote, but I'm pretty sure there's been a couple of instances where he has been able to dodge light. But it's also like really consistent and like obviously like it depends on the writer, right? Because like
there's
obviously
a difference. Yeah, there's a difference between light and lightning, right? So it's like, yeah, I think that version of Spider-Man, I think it's perfectly fine. Like I'm okay. I don't think it's that far of a leap to say he could dodge lightning because like he, the electricity from not from Shocker.
Shocker, Electro, yeah.
Yeah, like those types of things, like he's dodging those, like because it's not like, as far as I understand, Spidey sense is not precognition. It's not like he sees it coming beforehand, right?
Kind of,
It's that
sort
it starts
of.
happening and things slow down.
Yeah,
right?
it's weird because like I believe there was like there's been like some like time travel storylines that like had Spider-Man as like a side character, and like he's always commented like, well, it's like my spider sense is thrown off because of the time jumping.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
interesting.
yeah.
So
but
it
it's
does have some sort of timey-wimey thing to it.
yeah, and
Okay.
also like it's really like some obviously it depends on the writer, right? Because like obviously
Ooh,
like
well,
if Spider-Man's fighting like a galaxy level threat, he can dodge all their attacks, right? But then like the next issue, Spider-Man can get jumped by a street gang and then get hit in the head with a
that would make
baseball
sense.
bat.
but that would make sense though, because it's precognition would make sense for that then, because then what that is saying is that like when Spider-Man is paying attention, he knows when a thing is coming, even if it's super fast. He knows that it's going to be coming the instant it'll be there, and then he just has to move fast enough between the moment that he realizes that to the moment that it actually happens. Versus if he's not aware of it, it's kind of like that scene from Dragon Ball where Goku's just laying on the grass and then Krillin throws a rock at his head and then it hits him and Goku's like, ouch, that really hurt. And
Yeah.
like Krillin's like, what the fuck? You're a Super Saiyan. How the fuck does that hurt you? And he's like, I wasn't paying attention to it. You just threw a rock at me. So like I think it's probably something. So I guess that makes sense. So then if Peter has precognition from that, I think that helps him a lot in the series, I would say.
Yeah, because it
that
basically
probably-
gives him like a Sharingan without having a Sharingan, kind of.
No, well, that's what I was saying is like it's a kind of a perfect counter to a lot of the stuff that happens in the series, because if he has true like proper precognition, like that means like things like Kamui aren't even like a problem. It's like because he knows that it's coming. Like he would know where he needs to be in order to like stab Obito, or like okay, like let's say fucking even Madara in the War Arc does fucking Lightning Fang, right? It's like a laser beam that just shoots from his mouth.
Mhm.
It shoots out like at the speed of laser. Like that's the stated thing. If he has precognition, he can just dodge that because he would know where it's gonna be. And
Yeah.
just like get away, you know.
Now, okay, we're talking now. We talked about like baseline comics, but what if like Spider-Man grows up in the Naruto verse, and like
Well, what's his chakra nature? Because
that's a good question. I think he would have wind, and he's used electricity before, so like I would want to say like
I'm gonna say his what is it? Fucking oh my god, Kekkei Genkai. His Kekkei Genkai is like passing gas. That's if he's got wind abilities,
Yeah.
he's a farter. No, okay, if he's like a wind guy, I mean, so that's like what Spider-Man doing the fucking Rasengan. That'd be kind of interesting. like
someone
web
do fan
balls,
art
but
of that.
Yeah, it's web balls, but they're like Rasengans.
Mm.
I'm trying to
but-
think like what other things.
Yeah, I mean, like we've seen like chakra enhanced punches from like what Sakura can do, right? I'm just imagining
you
that
know what?
on a scale of like Spider-Man with his already like determined strength using the chakra.
Well, you know what? Too, I was thinking was shadow clones are pretty easy. Like that's a pretty, and that is a like a wind chakra thing.
Mm.
So, and if he okay, what if he does okay, what if he does what Asura does? Asuma, I'm sorry, Asuma Sensei. What if he does what Asuma does, and like you know how he like makes his blades like the wind around his blades like swirl kind of like a Rasengan, and then it like makes them extra sharp and long.
Mhm.
What if he did that like I don't know, for his punches or even for like his webs or something?
Oh, guys, web shooters, like he just like you think he's just gonna like stick to you, but no, it's just like he just cuts you up.
Yeah, he turns into like Doflamingo. He like his fucking like his threads are like razor sharp.
Oh my god,
You
that'd
know?
be terrifying.
Yeah, he's like hurling fucking like yeah, he's shooting you with the webs, but instead of them like sticking to you, they just like go through you like they're fucking daggers, like they're like needles.
Oh my god, that'd be dead. Oh my god, that would be deadly.
It would be.
Yeah,
Well,
I
because
mean,
also too, it's like he could hold on to it. So it's like
Mhm.
imagine like he does it, it like stabs through you, and then he like holds on to it, and then it grips to the inside of you, and then
Yeah.
he pulls.
of course. So like this is like if we're talking like he wants to be bloodlusted. I think ultimate Peter
Sure.
would be like, yeah, Naruto, I believe in the power of friendship.
Oh yeah, Naruto would have a friend growing up if Peter was around, because everybody would bully him instead.
oh my god, yeah. Hey, that guy might have the.
Ha ha, Peter San. Fucking Uncle Ben died, nerd. Kicks dirt in his face.
Yeah, I
What
guess
if Itachi killed Uncle Ben?
like oh my god, does that mean Uncle Ben was an Uchiha?
Oh my god.
Oh my
and
god, that means
when
Peter's
he
an
realizes-
Uchiha.
Peter walks in with the groceries coming back from the store, and Uncle Ben, and then he looks at Uncle Ben on the ground bleeding out, and he's like, Peter, with great power comes great responsibility. And then the camera just cuts to fucking Peter Parker's face, and then he goes "Swooshing," and he gets fucking Sharingan.
Yeah, and Itachi spares him not because like he wanted to show mercy, but because he forgot about Peter because Peter's so
Yeah, he just
forgettable.
didn't even know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What would Peter's Mangekyo Sharingan ability be?
Oh God, what would that be?
How about well, he's got precognition already. Let's see. Would it be something for like for that? Would it be like maybe better precognition? Or maybe trying to think like what do the other ones do?
Well, like if we're talking like more of like an illusion thing, what if it's like he stares at the opponent with his Mangekyo Sharingan and he shows them trying to do their move, but it fails, right? It's like
Okay.
like what if it's like
Okay.
an illusion of like them doing the attack, but it fails, and so like it messes with their head, like, oh God, what can I do against him?
That's kind of like that sort of reminds me of I think like fuck Izanagi or Izanami, I never remember which one it is, but like that whole scene where they're with Kabuto and they're fighting and like the water drops and then like something, you know what I mean, like that whole, you remember that scene?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
talking
I know.
about?
Like he thinks that he's
It's-
winning against them, but like in reality, he's
But
like
he's not.
frozen.
He's just stuck in an eternal loop. Yeah, and he's just like actually stuck in the room. It's all just an illusion. I don't know. It's like I don't really love the idea of Peter having illusionary abilities because like I feel like that would be, I don't know. It just doesn't really fit with him.
Mhm.
Or maybe it does. I don't know. Because like Peter likes to like kind of like
Quip.
goad on his enemy. Yeah, quip his enemy. So maybe that would be it. Maybe that's the angle. Is like that's why he's got these like illusionary abilities.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a fucking great scene, isn't it, Maggot? I fucking, oh my God.
Yeah,
That scene
yeah.
is so good. Oh,
It
because
was
it's
like-
the same scene when fucking Itachi and Sasuke finally. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, no. It's like the Toby. It's like it's a Toby Maguire face. Peter Parker crying too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
My Uncle
I
Ben
don't
was
know,
a great ninja warrior for the Hokage, and when he died, he ensured the clan name onto me.
I can imagine like Aunt May as fucking like
Anbu.
Lady Anbu. Yeah, she's an Anbu, but she's like Lady fucking oh my
Tsunade's.
God. No, well, yeah, but no, I was thinking Chio, Lady Chio, from the retrieval arc, when
yeah,
they're trying to
yeah.
get Gara back, the old woman.
Yeah.
She's got like the puppets on the strings and shit.
Oh my God, you think Aunt May would be a puppet user?
Sure, and she would use fucking Uncle Ben's corpse.
Oh my God, no, that's disturbing.
With great power comes great responsibility, Peter.
And that's when Peter decided to join the Akatsuki.
Aunt May, no! I'm in the Akatsuki, Peter! We shall change the world for Madara Uchiha, our Lord and Savior.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I am obviously it's dumb. It's not really meant to be taken seriously. But I am working on a what if thing for TikTok on like what if Spider-Man was in DBZ.
Okay.
Yeah. So like
Okay.
obviously like
How far does he get? How far does he get in Dragon Ball?
well,
let's
like
be
if we're
honest.
talking baseline Peter, nowhere. But like
Yeah,
like
I think
I still kind of want to do so like I want to mix it in with like other versions of Spider-Man. So like for example, like Spider-Man Noir, the way he gets his powers is he breaks a tome and like spiders come out of the tome and he gets bitten by the spiders, and then he gets transported into like a dream realm and he talks to the spider god, and like the spider god gives him powers.
Okay.
So it's more like mythical in nature. So like I'm
That's interesting because like I know that there's a lot of like weird ancillary lore in Spider-Man stuff. Like I'm really excited. You know they're making a Madam Web movie?
I heard about that. Honestly, like I'm not too sure how they're gonna go about that, because we like obviously everyone thinks of like the old Madam Web. Most people recognize her from like the TV show, but there is actually like a younger Madam Web that took over later on, who's more like a Spider-Woman type. So like that would be
Yeah, that one's
interesting.
I
mean-
don't like that one. I like the old woman Madam Web. I like
the one who's
from,
like
the
wide
animated series.
sage device, you know.
Yeah, she's because it's like she's a part of the Spider-Verse or whatever.
The
Not-
web
not
of
the
it,
Spider-Verse, the
the web-
Webverse or whatever.
The web destiny type of thing, like
Right,
there's
yeah.
in the Spider-Verse comics they literally explain that it's because
Yes.
like the universe exists because of Spider-Man basically.
Yeah, Yep, which is accurate, right? I mean, you know.
Right. I mean, he wasn't the
Um,
first Marvel hero, but he is basically the reason why it's a thing.
Yeah, he's like their Superman. He's like the reason why, you know,
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, I think well, okay. Well, I mean, cuz I'm thinking about it like since you said that about Spider-Man being in Dragon Ball. I mean, like he would get pretty well into like okay, he would be able to he'd be able to beat Yamcha no problem, Krillin no
Yeah.
problem.
So this is actually what I'm thinking, right? Like I
Okay.
don't want him to be 16. I don't want him to be like teenager straight off the bat because like obviously by the time like we get to Boo, I feel like he'd be kind of too old.
Okay.
So like I thinking like the way
So
I'm
like a
thinking,
theoretical 8-year-old Peter Parker that got spider powers is what you're thinking?
yeah, kind of sort of. But like in this universe, Ben would kind of be like a martial artist type. Like he's not like Master Roshi levels, but like he knows basic martial arts, just not ki.
Right.
I think also too, like how I want to do the story is like the spider bite instead of it being radioactive in nature, it just gives Peter ki, like
Oh, okay.
raw ki power sort of, and then like obviously like
Ooh. I have a question.
yes,
Could Chino control Peter?
oh
Chino, excuse me.
Chino, oh wait, oh Chiho, you mean the lead from Naruto,
No, no,
right?
no, no. No, I'm sorry, Shino. I meant Shino. From
Shino.
Naruto.
Chino.
He's the bug guy.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I don't want. I don't. That
Could he like control? Like that'd be fucking.
Well, I mean, there are instances of like Peter transforming into like a man spider. So like if Peter was in like that state, I
Yeah.
could see it.
Hmm.
But like what I'm thinking is like this is how I want to start it off with. Like it's Saiyan Saga, of course. How I want to read it is obviously after Raditz visits Goku and Piccolo, he notices another high power level for a split instance, and he goes
What?
into
What is that?
Yeah.
Kakarot, you've been holding out on me.
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. And then like he goes to the city where Peter is, kills Uncle
I'm
Ben.
in the city where Peter is now. I'm killing Uncle Ben.
Doing the play-by-play.
You know, if you're gonna be so mean.
I'm not being mean. No.
No. I know.
I'm being supportive.
I'm kidding. By the way, I'm kidding. No, yeah. And then like obviously that causes Peter to like in an angry kid rage try to fly and get him.
I'm gonna get you.
but yeah. Point is like
Okay, I guess he. Oh yeah. Well, because like I'm thinking like. Okay. So what happens? What happens then?
So like obviously like I would say fairly the same stuff fairly happens. It's just kind of like Peter's there to witness it, sort of.
I mean, how strong is Peter though at this point? Is he,
Like raw power. Like what power level were Goku and Piccolo at this time? What was it like 300 each?
it was something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like I would say like Peter raw untrained Peter. Probably like maybe like 120, something like that.
Okay.
Like obviously he's not able to contribute, but he's way stronger than like the average human, right?
Well, okay. I wonder if that would be enough to restrain Raditz, because Goku is not as strong as Raditz was,
But he was able to hold him.
but he was able to hold him in like that.
Yeah,
suplex,
and like
right?
in this iteration, I want to make the webs organic, so like he could still use the webs against him, I guess. Hold Raditz in place.
Night, Hannah. Good night, Hannah.
Yeah.
She
Good night.
sits her off the bed. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, well, it depends too, because like, if okay. How about this? Peter is a pretty smart boy, right? He would probably be able to pick up on, fairly, just because of like the way that he fights too, and like also too, I would think like maybe, like I think you could honestly make the argument that hold on, let me check myself here. I'm trying to think if this is a smart or the stupid. I think. Okay, how about this? I'll say it this way: if Spider-Man is fast enough to do this, if he was fighting Raditz the way that he would fight in character, he would be fucking with him, And since Raditz has a tail, he would probably try to like tug on the tail or whatever, right? Like he would probably do something with the
Yeah,
tail.
inadvertently
And he would-
paralyzing him.
Right, and he would realize like, oh shit, that immobilizes him if I do that. So then he would either just grab the tail again, or he would, do the webs and like web up his tail or web his tail to the ground or something like that, right?
Mhm.
Which would then like kind of like Oko.
Yeah, yeah. So he's pinned down to the ground. The question is Peter for killing him?
Well, that's the thing. I don't think he needs to. Well, I guess he does actually, because if he beats him up and then just leaves him for dead, he'll come back stronger, right? So
Yeah, yeah. But okay, let's say like he's able to pin him down. Goku doesn't die this time, and like Piccolo, cause he's petty at this point, he just like takes the pot shot and kills him.
it is really funny. It is a really funny knowing that like if Goku didn't die there, the whole world's fucked over, because they're never gonna. There's no way they're gonna fight the Saiyans when they come. Like it doesn't matter how hard Goku trains without King Kai. Like there's no world where he's gonna be able to like defeat
Right.
Vegeta.
The only way I've seen people rationalize that is if they somehow discover gravity training early.
Which I
doesn't-
don't think there's a way. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that
because
could
the reason why they discovered gravity training in the first place
is
was because of King
Kai's
Kai.
planet. Right, exactly.
Right. So
Yeah, that
like,
wouldn't-
so
well,
like
there is the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah.
It does have like weighted properties to it.
Also-
so I guess, but
Also, too, like I've seen people rationalize it as like, oh, well, Kami knows that there's a big threat to Earth. He knows that King Kai exists, So he's
so
just
you
like,
think he would just go and be like, "Yo, Goku, you gotta go train with this mofo."
yeah. Let me take you to Otherworld, and then we'll just give you a pass.
I don't remember what the rules are for Otherworld with humans. I don't know if they can actually go there. Like, I don't know if it's like, because I think you have to like. I think at the very least you have to pass it by King Yama, and King Yama is gonna be like, I don't know, there's gonna be a bunch of fucking paperwork and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd be able to like. If they did it, I don't
But-
think he
well-
would be able to do it for as long as he did.
Well, then you just point out to King Yama that you'll have even more paperwork if the Earth blows up.
I guess that's true. I guess
Yeah.
you'd probably talk him into it, but
Imagine that,
but
like,
he would probably still be like, okay, fine, but under like only this amount of time.
yeah,
know,
you give him like
Which I
half
don't
a
remember. I
you
think
give
it was
him,
like
like,
a year. I think it was like a year normally that he was there.
yeah, and it took him like 6 months. It took him like half the year to get there.
Right. So he'd be cut down considerably.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will.
I don't know.
And then like I'm okay, let's say somehow, some way, in this situation that Goku's able to train with King Kai. Right.
Right. Yeah.
So
like
you-
things play out like the series does normally.
Yeah, but
It's
then
just that
you
Spider-Man's also there.
yeah. Well, I think Piccolo would train Peter.
Okay.
Yeah, cuz like Piccolo, smart guy. He knows potential when he sees it.
I want Peter to train with Tien.
I mean, that
because-
would be interesting, I guess.
Because I want Peter to learn the
The multi-form technique.
forearm. Yeah, the forearm technique. I want him to like learn the fucking.
I
thing where he has
I think it's like
forearms
called the
now.
Four Witches. Four Witches.
Yeah, I
technique.
think you're right. If four witches, yeah, you're absolutely right. It's four.
Oh yeah,
witches.
because then you can replicate the man spider stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think like it because like then it's like another like 2 hands for him to like use web shooters and stuff. I feel like that'd be kind of like helpful.
Yeah.
No, but I mean like that would be cool. There's a few techniques. Okay, let's say there's like maybe let's say he can learn 3 techniques from any Z fighters that he would know at this point. Like
Right.
he just has to go ask them.
Definitely the witch technique.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I just thought of another good one. The Wolf Fang Fist, but it's the wolf spider fang fist.
Ooh, there we go. And like
That'd
he
be
incorporates
fucking
his
sick.
webs in it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Actually, just now that I'm thinking about it, now I'm sitting here thinking about it. Fuck it. Like Peter just goes and trains with Yamcha. For whatever reason, he's like, okay. Here's what happens. Yamcha blows himself up, right? Famous Yamcha pose, right? He did that as like a show of like being a hero anyway. So Peter like is like, whoa, this guy's like a real hero. Like this guy's like my hero. Like he's really good. Like I want him to like train me because for some reason Peter's stupid and thinks like Yamcha's like the best thing ever or something. And so then he goes and trains with Yamcha and learns all of Yamcha's abilities, but is just way better at them. So he has the volleyball fist. He's got fucking Wolfang fist. He can do the Kamehameha.
Well, I think also too, he would he's already naturally acrobatic, so I feel like he would just be like
Yeah.
a speed demon when it comes to like the Z fighters. Like he might
I
not
think so.
be the
Yeah, yeah,
strongest, but he's definitely
No,
going to be
yeah,
one
I
of the
don't-
fastest.
I think so. I think so. Well, I mean, Spider-Man's whole thing is that he has been quick and strong. So I'm willing. I mean, I'm fine with giving him both.
Yeah. Well, you know what's
Like
interesting?
maybe stronger than like a normal human, but not as strong as like a Saiyan.
Yeah. Well, you know what's interesting is of course this was before like the universe got massively expanded, right? But in the like old comics, he was the fourth strongest person in Marvel.
Yeah.
But you know what? You want to know the people he was behind? Thor, the Hulk, and the
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm fine with Peter being super strong in this universe. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. But like I imagine like I'd say like the fight with Nappa pretty much goes the same. Everyone gets slaughtered.
I mean, I think that Peter would be able to. I think the fight with Nappa between him and Peter would be because let's say that like
Peter would have to stop holding back. Like he sees everyone's dead. He's like, I don't care if you die from the punches or not. I'm going to go all out on you. And then like he's
I
able
think
to.
that
Oh,
I
sorry.
think
Go
he
ahead.
would like make it. No, yeah, you're good. I think he would make it more serious once Chaozu dies. I think he
Mhm.
would be like, all right, this is like we're not joking around here. Like this is serious. We need to take these guys out. This is a threat. Because I
Yeah.
don't think it's the case that like Peter absolutely 100% doesn't kill. I think he just tries really hard not to. You know,
Mhm.
like it's not like Superman where Superman's like I will not kill. Like that's part of my code. you know?
Right. I live in a world of cardboard.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Um,
that scene goes so fucking hard.
It is one of my favorite scenes from the Justice League. But yeah, like I feel like Peter would probably hold Nappa off. Like he wouldn't. I feel like he wouldn't kill Piccolo at that point then, because like he's too focused on Peter, and probably
I think
like.
if Piccolo and Peter went after Nappa, I feel like Nappa would have a really hard time.
Mhm. But like
don't know.
I feel like at the end of the fight though, Peter's just like absolutely like exhausted. Like he gave it his all. He can't like stand anymore.
Yeah, I think. Well, it's hard because like I'm sitting here too, and I'm realizing like how fantastical this is because we're talking about Nappa, who's like planetary.
Well, he has a power level at I think his highest power level is like when he's not holding back is like 6,000 or something like that.
Yeah, like but that's what I'm saying is like he's like at this point it's like this version of Peter Parker is like a totally different character because like he he would have to be like if he's training with like Piccolo or something like that, right? That means that he's like at least moon level. So like that's like a huge power difference there.
Between him and regular Peter Parker, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying like it's so
Plus
in
you
this
add on the
fictional
spider
version-
enhances on top of that.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I keep on forgetting about Spider Sense. Yeah, because that really fucking helps him a lot. That's gonna help him a lot in Dragon Ball because nobody. Oh, actually, no. A lot of characters in Dragon Ball have precognition. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think even like Goku at random points has
Goku has.
precognition because
Goku has precognition in fucking Dragon Ball. Yeah.
do you remember
so-
that scene in Namek where he's just like, hey, Krillin, let me like just like place my hand on top of your head. Bzzz. Okay, I know everything now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be crazy. Like, Peter drinking the miracle water or going to Guru and having his potential unlocked.
Oh my god, if he gets his potential unlocked during Namek, he's clearing the Ginyu Force at the very least.
I think, yeah, why not? Sure. I don't think all at the same time, but I think he could beat like Ginyu and like everybody else.
Mm-hmm. I think Berter, the fast one, the blue one. I think he'd give him a
Yeah.
run for his money because like I think he'd be
Yeah.
just fast enough to throw his spider sense off.
Well, that's what I don't know because like again, like if he can dodge like if he could as like a normal human, pretty much like a superhuman, be able to dodge like lightning. I feel like if he got the power amp that he would have gotten throughout the entire series all the way up until Namek at that point, he probably would have been fast enough to be able to react to anything Berter did. And then like precognition just pluses that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think he can't fucking. I don't think he's got anything on Frieza though. Like,
Oh,
I don't
absolutely.
Think, like,
Although
Frieza would wash. It would
I
just
was
not be
thinking
fair. He
though
needs an
that
amp.
like at this point in the story, we give him the symbiote. Like have it to, like you know how Krillin and Gohan get like their suits.
Yeah.
So like what's an interesting is so you might know that Peter got his black suit in Secret Wars. And he was
Yeah.
jealous because everyone was getting new outfits or like new power-ups or something like that. And that's how he found the black suit.
And then he brought it home with him, and then
Yeah. So like in this instance, like it would be the symbiote would be in like one of Frieza's laboratories, right? Because he has that on the ship. Like he has a
Right.
science lab. So like
Yeah.
he find it.
It busts out, and it gets on Peter, and like Peter's like and then he turns
Wait.
into Black Suit Spider-Man, and he goes, "Oh."
Yeah, and like he thinks it's just like a normal suit. It's like, oh, sweet, my
Okay.
suit's cooler than
So-
like everyone else's.
So then here's what I would say, because he doesn't have any he doesn't have any Zenkais. So even him getting so like let's say he narrowly beats the fight with Ginyu, right? The entire Ginyu force is taken down. He just narrowly.
Well, let's see.
makes it
Ginyu
out,
has the
right?
power level of 130,000.
130,000. Okay, but what I'm saying is that like, because that was pretty much Goku. Like Goku just kind of narrowly. Well, no, I guess not. I guess he was like pretty handily beating up Ginyu, right?
Yeah, and then Ginyu did the change
the-
body technique.
And then the switch, yeah.
I think. Well, it's like okay, so like
Okay. Hear me out.
Okay.
Here's what I'm thinking. This is what I'm getting at. Is that like, okay, let's just make the argument at this point, right? That Peter is as strong as base Goku, right? At this
without
point.
Kaioken or anything like that.
Without just base Goku, just wholesale base Goku, no amps, no nothing, right? If he gets the black suit, he is not going to be strong enough to kill Frieza.
Oh no,
because-
not at all.
Because the black suit, as you said before, is a 15 times multiplier.
He's
Super
able to-
Saiyan is a
Sorry, yeah, go
Super
ahead.
Saiyan's a 50 amp, 50 time multiplier.
At the very least, he's able to keep up with the first, like I would say, 2 forms of Frieza.
Yeah.
At most.
I think so. Yeah, once the speedster form, like the alien form, comes out, I think Peter goes bye-bye.
Yeah, he's in the same boat as like
he's
Piccolo.
He's basically Piccolo. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that kind of makes sense. I feel actually really good saying that. Like Peter in Dragon Ball would be like Piccolo level, pretty consistently throughout the series. I think that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. And then like I think like with the symbiote, obviously he lasts a little longer in the fight because of like the minor regeneration abilities it gives him. But like obviously he's not getting Zenkais from this at all.
Well, no, I would contest that by saying Piccolo has minor regen capabilities too because of his thing. and
True,
it doesn't
yeah,
really help
yeah.
him at all.
You're
So,
right.
Yeah, and also too, it's like home turf advantage. Like Piccolo is literally on his home planet. So,
Mhm. Now,
like I'm just saying, like because he's like a plant monster, so it doesn't.
yeah. So after the Frieza saga, right?
Okay.
He has 3 years of training. Do we
Okay.
give him the Kaioken?
Yeah, sure. Just because we need to give him something at this point, because otherwise he's just gonna get like kind of thrown to the wayside. Because like even Piccolo gets an amp, so it's
Right,
like I
right.
feel like it just
unless we
makes sense.
give him like unless we do like super fan fiction here and give him like, all right, guys, here's
I
his
got it.
super spider transformation.
No, I got it. So he takes the symbiote back to Earth, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, "Hey, Bulma, can you check this out?" And Bulma's like, "Yo, this is like a symbiote. I know, like this is like a space alien creature from like another thing, and it's gonna fuck you over. It's gonna like take over your shit." And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, like this was developed by the Tuttles or something. I don't know." They're
Yeah,
throwing a
it's
fucking
basically the
reference that way.
same stuff with like he did with like Reed Richards, but like it replaced like the Fantastic Four with Bulma.
Yeah. So they look at the thing, and so basically, I think what she's gonna do is she'll modify it to make it so that it'll be, let's say that it'll cap off to like a 20 times multiplier, right? Or let's say it doubles. Let's say it's 30, right? Let's say it's now 30 times multiplier. He has full control over his bit. Like he doesn't have any like there's
Drawbacks or
it doesn't-
anything.
It doesn't fuck with him. Like it doesn't fuck with him in any way. It's like a times 30 multiplier. And he can wear it all the time, and it's not a bother. Like it doesn't, it's just
Mhm.
like his normal suit, but he has to
Oh,
wear it.
and the regeneration's better.
And the regeneration, sure. Let's throw that in too. The regeneration's better, 30 times amp, and it doesn't fuck with him anymore. I would say if he's like Piccolo level, you know what? I don't even know what the amp is for Piccolo when he got when he absorbed.
That's like it's basically like the Namekian fusion thing is like a state
Yeah.
of convenience.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, there is like a real. Let's see how I don't even know how to ask this.
Well, because like
How
obviously
strong-
he's
Go ahead.
he's obviously stronger he's like, but pre-fusion, he's stronger than he was in the Saiyan Saga because he had like basically a whole year to train, right? And Goku went from like a power level of 300 to a power level of 8,000, during his training with King Kai. So like, I feel like he.
What was it? What were the numbers again? Sorry.
So like he went from like Goku anyway. He went from like a power level of like 300 to a power level of 8,000. Pre like Kaioken, mind you. Pre Kaioken.
300 to like 8,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
you're saying, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not like, but the thing is, like, but Goku's like an outlier because he's got Zenkais and shit. So it's like it's
Yeah.
really hard to.
Yeah.
Like, it's like if it was like Tien or like Yamcha or like Krillin, like I would say,
Mhm.
okay. How about, because there is a little bit of a like, okay, Krillin or not Krillin,
Tien?
Yamcha, no, Tien. Tien dies, right, and then he goes to King Kai's planet 2, and he trains, and they were making statements like that version of Tien could beat up maybe second form Frieza too, or something.
You see, it's
think-
it's weird because like
Maybe first form.
I know
Frieza.
this is
I don't
filler.
think it's second.
I know this part's filler right here, but like the Ginyu Force did attack King Kai's planet, and they in the humans did beat them.
Oh, the Ginyu Force?
Yeah. Like I said, it was filler, but like the Ginyu Force did try to attack King Kai's planet, and
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. I know what filler arc you're talking about. Yeah, all right. Well, that counts. I think that counts because it's like pretty. I mean, yeah, sure.
And,
I
like,
I don't see
the
why
Ginyu
why they wouldn't be able to
Force
kill them.
altogether, like the Ginyu Force, each individual member besides what's the green guy's name? Guldo.
Gordo.
But the green guy.
Or
anyway.
Goldo. It's
Goldo, yeah. Jace, Raccoon, and Berter are roughly around the 40,000 to 45 range in terms of power level. Like, they're all fairly equal for the most part. It's just like they have special outliers.
I'm
so,
looking
like-
up this Piccolo thing still because I'm very curious about this.
Oh yeah, I am too.
just-
I think it's stated that like when he fused with Kami, that fusion was greater because he was restoring his true self. He wasn't just fusing with a random person.
Yes,
I-
he's basically coming back to his full like potential. He's unsplitting himself.
Yeah, I've
He's unifying,
seen
make himself one again.
people theorize that multiplier for him and Kami anyway was at least like 200 times.
See, like, but that's the thing is that like I'm curious about this now because this is something I knew, but I just didn't think about it. Because I'm looking at an article that says after fusing with Kami, Piccolo's power rivaled that of Android 17 and 18.
Which
Um,
were both
which did.
stronger than pre-mastered Super Saiyan forms.
Yes. So I don't. So like my question is, how strong was Piccolo before he got that amp?
He was able to mess with Android 20 pretty easily. Or sorry, Dr. Gero, if you prefer.
Wait,
was-
no. I think no. Didn't he get that amp to fight?
No.
Android
You
20?
you think of Android 17. It was after the encounter with Cell. He was like, "Oh God,
Right,
we
right.
need to."
So yeah, because it's oh yeah. So like he goes to fight Cell, he loses to Cell, and then he goes to Kami. Is that what happens?
No.
Shit. I don't
So
remember.
what happened was, he fights Jiro. Jiro gets away
Right.
because of Vegeta.
Right.
And so then Jiro releases 17 and 18. 17 and 18 mop the floor with all the Z fighters. Piccolo realizes, oh crap, Goku's out of commission, Vegeta's
Right.
useless, and like no one else can stand up to them. I need to fuse with Kami finally.
Right.
And so like he was on equal footing with Cell, because like he fights Cell
Right,
after he
right,
fuses
right.
with Kami. And then, like, he's like, oh, God, okay, I wasn't able to defeat Cell, but if I'm able to defeat 17 and 18 before he's able to absorb them, we have a fighting chance.
So then I think I don't know. That doesn't seem like that much of an increase then, because like I don't feel like the gap between Cell to Android 17 and 18 is that big.
It
You know?
it wasn't, but then Cell absorbed a bunch of people.
No, but that's what I'm saying is like no, because that fight happens after Cell absorbs all those people.
Mhm.
The fight with Piccolo. I mean,
Yeah, it's obviously for the story's sake, it was just like now Cell's stronger than Piccolo.
sure, yeah.
But like at one point he was able to keep up with Cell, which is an important thing.
Okay.
In fact, I
Well,
think
okay.
it's even stated that he would have killed him if like he didn't get distracted.
Yeah, yeah. How many times did Piccolo get stronger when fusing? Okay, here somebody asked the question. I'm just gonna go off of whatever the stupid. Oh, it's Dragon Ball Wiki. Perfect. All right. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
But yeah, like if
Far stronger than 50 times. Piccolo was equal to 1 million Frieza on Namek. Goku base was 3 times stronger than that. Hold on. Okay. I'd have to like read this whole fucking thing.
yeah.
Should we
But-
have
but-
Tipster read it?
Oh my god.
We can have Tipster.
I mean, he is the anime expert after all.
Isn't he? Is he? I don't know. Is
I
he?
mean,
Is he
that
what?
was his defense during the whole Lolly debacle was, you guys don't even watch anime. I do.
All right, let's hear it, Tipster.
Far stronger than 50x. Piccolo was equal to a PL 1 million Frieza on Namek.
Oh my
Goku's
god.
base was 3x stronger than that. While I have no clue how strong he could have grown between the Frieza saga and the Android saga, it should be known he had no hope against the androids that Super Saiyan Vegeta destroyed. He then, after fusing with Kami, was far stronger. But let's just look at his growth. He went from 1 million PL during the Frieza saga to beyond. Frieza was 120 million when he fought SSJ Goku. And I believe he was at least 150 million when he showed up as Mecha Frieza. Trunks just flat out obliterated him easily. So he was at least 2x stronger than Frieza in SSJ form,
We don't know that.
meaning he was 300 million PL. And Goku used a single finger to stop Trunks' attack, making him at least
Oh my
600
God.
million PL.
This guy's
This we
making
can
so many
assume was what
assumptions.
Vegeta was when he stomped Android 19. After this, he's defeated by Android 18. Android 17 and 18 are equal-ish in strength, so I assume she was 1,200,000,000 PL.
Jesus Christ.
So, just as a rough estimation, this was his growth. He grew from Namek to androids 1,200x at least.
So he
at
so he's saying this person, whoever this person is saying that he from the Namek saga to the Android saga, he increased to by like 1,200 times.
Jesus. Well,
Which is
like,
not unreasonable,
yeah,
honestly.
in Dragon Ball anyway. In Dragon Ball.
That's not yeah.
But yeah, like
It's
if we give okay, so at this point Peter
Yeah.
he's mastered technically the symbiote, so he's able to use it 30 times. We
You
give
know
him
what? Fuck it. Give him the Kaioken too. I agree.
Yeah,
give
yeah.
him the Kaioken on top of
if
that.
we give him the Kaioken first level, it doubles his power. So like he's able to do 60 times. That's greater than a Super Saiyan 1
Okay.
transformation.
Okay, let's say that his base form scale is a little bit lower than Goku, but his increase is a little bit more than what Goku can do with Super Saiyan 1. That kind of makes me feel okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I really don't like the idea of like
And being too overpowered. Yeah, I get it.
I don't like the idea of Spider-Man being like as strong as Goku. Like that doesn't.
No,
like, it
yeah,
just doesn't make any
I
sense.
was
'Cause
I was
Goku's like
comfortable.
he's like
I was
a-
comfortable with
yeah.
like the Piccolo level, sort of. Like he's useful,
Yeah, I think he.
but he's
yeah.
not.
Well, that's what I see. That's kind of how I see Piccolo anyway. It's like he's never on that level, but he's like, well, except for the most recent movie where he is stronger than apparently, anybody we've ever seen in the whole fucking series. But that's a whole
Yeah,
other thing.
he's super duper omega strong.
Yeah.
But yeah, like mastered symbiote 30 times. That's good. Plus, like he's able to like work on his base abilities. Plus, like I don't think it was ever official, but like I think the 4 witches techniques technically gives you a multiplier. Technically, I think. I don't
Wait,
know.
what do you mean? What'd you say?
I'm pretty sure. Like, hang on, let me see. Does the 4 witches
Oh.
technique?
No, I think
Give-
it did that for Trigon because the Tri-Beam cannon or whatever. because I think that like actually does increase with the amount of hands you have or something. It's like you can put more of your like spirit energy into it.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
But
I think that's why it was. But
yeah.
I mean, if he learned that shit from fucking TN, then I don't see why he can't use the
the tri-beam.
yeah, why not use the tri-beam or the what is it? What's the name of that? It's not the tri-beam. It's
Kikoho.
The tri-beam. The Kikoho. Yeah. Honestly, you know, the one ability that if I were in Dragon Ball, the one ability I would want to learn above everything else is actually the Mafuba.
That's the evil containment wave, right?
Yep, it's the one where you put somebody in a rice cooker.
Yeah. Honestly, that'd be pretty funny. Just
'Cause
like
it's OP. It's like fucking because you can use it on like anybody.
Mhm.
Like Master Roshi used it on
King Piccolo.
Well, yes, him too, but he also used it on Frost in the fucking
Yeah.
Tournament of Power.
Now they do say that like if your opponent is severely stronger than you, then it takes more of your life essence to do it. Because
Yeah,
I'm pretty
you
sure
can, like,
he
kill
almost
yourself
died.
on accident.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, and then I think actually in Super Frost ended up using it on him too, like kind of like
He
doing the
used it
reverse
on
Mafuba,
Vegeta.
which is the biggest load of bullshit ever because like how the fuck is Frost like how is anybody gonna learn the Mafuba in like that amount of time? Like it's just like it took TN like several days to learn how to do it. Like you figure
At the
I don't
very
know, it's
least,
just, like,
it,
feel
I
like
think it even
Frost
took
wouldn't be-
Goku like a day to learn it.
I
And
don't even
Goku
know
is
if
like a
Goku knows
prodigy.
it.
He-
Does Goku even know the Mafuba?
He does because they used it
Oh, yeah, in
against
Super.
Zamatsu.
Yeah, so I'm to believe that it took Goku, who's literally a prodigy. It took him a day, but it took Frost, who like doesn't train or anything. Like it took him seeing it once.
Yeah, in the span of 2 minutes. Because keep in mind, the Tournament of Power is like 45 minutes in universe.
Goddamn, man! From time to time I'll do that. I'll put on that video that somebody's made of like Tournament of Power in real time, and it's like all the different video feeds playing, and it's like showing everything happening all at the same time. Have you ever seen those?
I have not. I think I've seen one for like Namek.
No, yeah, there's one. Okay, so there's one for Namek. There's the one for the Tournament of Power is hilarious because there's like 50 things happening all at once at a certain scene, and then it's really funny too because there is like they actually did a pretty good job of making it so that there's a scene where it's like everything like all the shit's happening all over the place, and then like one thing happens and it all like kind of snaps back to that one thing, and then so there's this like really funny moment where it's like everybody's fucking running around, everybody's screaming, yelling, and like beating the shit out of each other. And then everything just cuts to like one singular screen and they're all just like looking at something for a while and they're like, whoa. And like it cuts to everybody. It's actually kind of like, to be honest, I almost like release that as like a theater release, you know,
Yeah.
do it like as a Fathom event.
I'm seeing it right now. Yeah, I'm seeing the multiple screens. It's even got a timer. It has like all the
Yeah.
counter for all the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
universes. That's cool.
Dude, it's so cool. It's so, and then it like has like the little breakdown of like who gets dropped out at when and stuff. Like
Mhm.
you feel like you're what's his name? Zenny. You feel
Oh,
like
you're just watching it all.
Zenny-sama. Yeah, and GodTube.
Yeah, got to. Okay, so like now this is where because obviously we don't want him to be overpowered. We want to give Peter some importance to the plot. You're aware of the Clone
Okay.
Saga, right?
I guess not.
So are you aware of the Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider character at all?
Yeah, Scarlet Spider. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, basically that's a clone of Peter, right?
Okay.
What if like while making the androids, he makes a clone of Peter that becomes evil?
Okay.
Because
okay.
like it's not too far off the realm of possibility because Cell's a biomechanical android, right? So
Oh,
he's
well,
like there is some
you know
DNA
what?
splicing in that.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that does make sense. Basically, it would be that like Cell would be like a little bit more like Peter, because like Peter would have been there for the battle of the Sands, and
Yeah.
then Dr. Gero would have taken his data and his DNA as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be Cell plus the abilities of Spider-Man.
So like he gets a precon. He
Oh
gets
my
like
god! Oh, he gets the precog. No. That's super bad. That's
Yeah.
gonna suck. Because like because like Gohan's fucked. Like there's nothing Gohan is not going to be able to do anything against Cell anymore, I think. Because with that precog, it's just that's too much. That's too OP.
Mhm. Yeah. Do we give him the speed?
Well, I guess you have to, because like because it's like you would be gaining. Yeah, I think you do, because because Peter Parker's a human, but he's mutated through that DNA or whatever. So if you're passing that off to Cell, I think that does give him an amp.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a lot,
So-
but
so-
it gives him an amp.
Yeah, it's not like entirely right. It's like the same sort of amp he gets technically from like Frieza's cells. He doesn't have all of Frieza's potential, right? But he does like have Frieza's
he has
abilities and
more.
strength, right? Yeah.
That's the fucked up thing about Cell, is that Cell apparently is in a state of like constant deterioration because his cells don't really want to mix together. But because of his regeneration factor with Piccolo and his fucking Zenkai, technically he's getting stronger all the time because his cells keep on killing themselves.
I
It's
mean,
fucking wild.
yeah, I'm like, because if you remember, actively during their fight, Goku and Cell were actively gaining Zenkai boost throughout the entire fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm thinking about like how the fuck would you kill this Cell?
I think it's like, okay, so like off the cuff here, I haven't really gotten this far into the story because I was kind of like, well, I say story in quotations, like
Yeah.
like I've kind of gotten to like the what I just suggested to you there, like the Clone Saga thing. What if like Peter like gives Gohan the symbiote? And like it doesn't give him like the 30 times multiplier, but it gives him the 15 times multiplier, and like it works to kill him.
Okay. So that would be Super Saiyan 2. Because let's say that like Gohan gets Super Saiyan 2, right? Because
100
all the
times.
stuff's- Cause he Cell crushes fucking 16's head. Gohan goes nuts. Fucking goes Super Saiyan 2. Peter gives him the symbiote, so that's now 100 times 15 or times what?
That's
what
a
did we say, 30?
That's a 1500 multiplier if we don't go mastered symbiote.
Okay, so it's just like the normal base symbiote because it doesn't work as well because like Bulma made it specifically for Peter and said sorry. Oh my god, I just realized something. Because if this is the way that we're talking about it, like Peter, when he gives the symbiote to another person, like they go a little nutty, like it's a symbiote for them because it's not like
Right.
'cause,
On
like, the
top
way
of that, he's already experiencing the emotional anger that Super Saiyan 2
Yeah.
gives you.
So now he's got Roid Rage Super Saiyan 2. So I think like he ends up like unironically going into like Super Saiyan Rage.
Oh my
Like,
god,
he
let's
goes
not
into-
let's not go into
You know
that.
what I mean? Like he goes like super, like he goes like fucking like Super Trunks, like Super Saiyan fucking Rage. He ends up getting a God amp from this.
Without the God Key. But like
Yeah, no God key. No, because it's just like Trunks. It's like the same shit. It's just there's no God key. It's just he's just that strong. Like that's
Yeah,
literally
and so, like,
just what happens.
he just obliterates Cell right then and there.
On a molecular level, he's just gone. He just touches him and he's just poof.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be like that. It would probably. I mean, okay. I think like even if so, then I think then if Cell, if Cell is fighting Gohan, who has Super Saiyan 2 and the symbiote, which I'm gonna say is gonna give a little bit of like the precognition abilities to Gohan, because that's kind of how the symbiote works, right?
Yeah, it passes the abilities of its former owner onto
Yeah,
the new
like
host.
a little bit, like at least a little bit, right?
Right, that's why Venom's able to like web swing.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so I think like that would give him a little bit of precognition. So I think he doesn't even need the amp. He probably just ends up beating the shit out of Cell. I think like Gohan might have a problem where he gets like too ragey, too roidy from it. He
Right.
might end up like fucking over the earth or something. So maybe that's the reason why Goku dies, is by like just trying to save Gohan from like killing everybody.
Well, I
Um,
think in that case, but that's when we reveal that like even though like he had Bulma basically sedate the symbiote for him, that's when we revealed that Bulma gave him like a backup plan in case the symbiote ever went crazy. So like it's like a Batman style contingency plan, because like remember he would still theoretically have the weakness towards like supersonic and fire still. And so like
Right.
he probably just has like a supersonic subwoofer type of device that he just puts on Gohan, and it like takes the symbiote away from him.
Okay. I can see that. I was trying to think if there's anybody in because there's nobody in Dragon Ball that has any like supersonic abilities. Like I'm trying to
No,
think.
I mean like fire is a result of some of their powers, but it's not like explicit one.
yeah. No, like because it's not. Yeah, they don't. It's not like fire. Like nobody's like summoning fire. Like that's not really. Like I guess they could.
Oh, you
But,
know
like,
what we
I-
completely skipped over? Would
What?
Peter go into like the hyperbolic time chamber?
I don't think he would. I don't think he'd see. Like I think he would be pragmatic about it, and he'd be like, I mean, I'm gonna age in there. Like why would I? Because like it makes sense for Saiyans to go in there because like them aging is not a big deal.
Same with Piccolo, because like it doesn't really matter for him.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't like aging to him is not a big deal. Like they can live to be thousands of years old. Who cares? Versus versus Peter, who would be like, I don't know. I mean, I get maybe he would. Yeah, I guess like maybe because like then he would go in there and he would do research about the symbiote maybe and like maybe he would take like a little bit of Cell's DNA and like try to see if he could like I guess that would be the interesting thing about having Peter in this is because like he's more of a
He's a
biologist.
scientist still. Yeah, he's still a
Yeah,
scientist.
he's a scientist. He's a biologist. So maybe he would be hanging around with Bulma a little bit more and Dr. Briefs, and they would be trying to go over. Like, you know what? Okay, how about Goku gets his medicine a lot quicker because like Peter's there to help.
Oh yeah, so
Um,
it's like the heart virus. Maybe like it doesn't happen as fast. Like he's able to beat
Yeah.
Android 19, and like he's not as winded because he's
Well,
been taking the medicine.
Yeah, because he knew about it a little bit beforehand because of Trunks anyway.
Mhm.
So yeah, I guess like that would help. How about this? Let's say that Goku does get the heart virus, but like it's not nearly as long. So by the time like Androids 17 and 18 and 16 are like going nuts, so basically it's like the first time that like Frieza shows up, or I'm sorry, not Frieza, Vegeta shows up to like fuck over or to fuck with 17 and 18. Like Goku's also there.
So it's like a
kinda-
sort of pseudo tag team match there.
Yeah, and I hate to say it though, I kind of feel like Goku still might get washed.
Oh yeah, I mean like because like it's not he wouldn't get a Zenkai boost from the heart.
No, no, he wouldn't. He doesn't. That's not how that works.
yeah, exactly. So,
So
but like
he would pretty much be a little bit stronger than Vegeta, so he would have a little bit better of a showing. But I mean, yeah, no, he's not because he's not gonna fight 17 because that would be how. It
well,
would
remember
work, right?
16 specifically, his only purpose is to
Oh,
kill
yeah.
Goku. So
yeah, it
so
would be
16 would also
16
jump in this.
It'd be 16 and 17 versus Goku at the same time, and that would be really, really bad. For
And then like
Goku.
18's just there holding off everyone else, which would be no problem for her.
Oh my God, 16 would end up doing the Hell Flash,
Oh my god, and
Hell
Goku would
Flash
not
grenade.
survive that.
or not the grenade, but yeah, the fucking Hell Flash. Jesus, the Earth wouldn't fucking survive. Like, it would just be entire continent gone. Yeah, I mean so I guess like that's the thing is like Peter. I think Peter's like role in the story, if he were there,
It's
would be
more
a little
support.
Bit more, yeah, it would be more support, and it would be like he would round out certain things about because like Dragon Ball's not a very heady show. It's not like it's like very plan oriented. So
Mhm.
like maybe Peter would have like some strategies for things. Like he would probably have a better idea of how to handle the. Okay. How about this? What if Spider-Man, because he fucking knows that the androids are coming, what if he's like, okay, we got to develop an EMP. Like we have to like make like a fucking thing that will like disable the fucking
That it at the very least disables their cybernetic enhancements.
yeah, or he gets wind that they have like a self-destruct mechanism inside of them, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'll just make it right now. Like I'll figure out, I'll like we'll decipher, we'll like hack into whatever fucking Red Ribbon Army base and try to figure out what's going on with them, and then learn how that works, and then just make a remote detonator to blow them up, kind of like what Bulma did, but like
right, but faster,
faster.
because like I assume
and it wouldn't be Krillin doing it, so he would just blow them up.
yeah. So unfortunately,
Or would
Krillin
he?
did.
I don't know. I guess he wouldn't
Hmm.
because he'd be like, "Oh, it's a person."
Yeah, I
So-
guess it would because because
Oh.
no, because if he gets the files on them, right, he learns that they
Yeah.
were kidnapped against their will.
Right. So he's like, oh man, they're like victims. So like I can imagine like he's like processing all this information as he's got his like finger over the button and he's staring at the button, like the little thing to like blow them up. And like just Uncle Ben appears in his head and he's like, Peter, with great power comes great responsibility. And then he crushes it in his hand like fucking Krillin does.
Yeah, but I think he would at the very least like create a device that would like at least temporarily disable their cybernetic enhancements, so that way they could win a fight.
That'd be really funny. It's like, yeah, because it's like all the cybernetic parts of the androids are shut off, so it's like only their like left arm is working still or something.
Well, it's
that,
like
you know what I
what's
mean?
insane about the cybernetics, right? Like because their names are Lapis and Lazuli, like that's their human
Right.
names.
Yeah.
They were completely normal people. They weren't even martial artists. They go from like farmer with shotgun level to I can blow up the planet if I want to.
Yep.
Just with like
Yeah.
cybernetic enhancements.
Infinitely, mind you. They don't lose like
True, yeah.
power.
Ooh,
They just
ooh.
infinite power.
So like you know how like some iterations of Peter, like after learning about like granted this is like the mainline universe, this is like alternate universes, but like after he learns about tech, he like incorporates it into the suit and everything. What if Peter made himself into an android after the Cell Saga?
Give himself like Andrew. I mean, wouldn't that just be like Silver Spider stuff? What if it's like symbiote Silver Spider or not? So is it the Silver Spider? What am I thinking of?
Oh, you're thinking Silver Spider
Iron
from like
Spider.
Iron Spider, yeah.
I'm
Although
sorry,
the Silver
Iron
Spider's from the 90s show, so like you weren't too far
Yes.
off.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Iron Spider. So like, yeah, it's Iron Spider, symbiote, which I guess is what they're going to be doing in the next game. Because I saw, did you see that on?
Yeah,
Twitter?
yeah, I saw that.
Looks dope. Looks dope as fuck. But yeah, so I guess it'll be like that. So let's say that's like a times 2. Let's say it's like times 60 now. Let's say it's like a times 60 amp.
Because because of the cybernetic enhancements, I guess. Yeah. So
Yeah, because it's like a times 2 to the times 30, so it's like times 60. And then like Peter's gotten a little bit stronger too, so it's gonna be
Mhm.
exponential growth. Okay, well this is interesting now because this is the point in the series where he kind of gets like the power scales get a little bit reset because like Buu Saga kind of
everyone stops training but Vegeta.
What's that?
Everyone after Cell Saga, everyone stops
Yeah.
training but Vegeta and Goku. And
Yeah,
Goku's
well,
dead.
They all stopped training, but also it's like Deborah is like stated to be like Cell level. Like he's not even like stronger than Cell. He's just Cell level. So, I think for the nature of it, I think like probably I don't think he wins against Deborah because I think Peter wouldn't see the spit thing coming, and then or maybe I guess precognition. I guess he would.
Mhm. And he throws a spit back at him with the spider web, and then he
Hey, that's cool. And like, yeah, I wonder. Actually, I wonder what would happen if Deborah spit up into the sky. Like, would it just like in it like okay? If Deborah spits into the wind and it comes back in his face, does he turn to stone?
That would suck if that's the case.
That would suck. But
Your own
alright,
power
well,
is
anyway,
stupid. But no.
I think Spopovich would be completely clapped. Like fucking Spopovich, easy.
Just
like,
like
easy
one
W.
tapped him.
Yep. Because like it's the guy who fought Videl, right? So it's
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like everyone at that point could one tap him if they wanted to.
I think so. I don't know. It's like because I remember some sort of a thing like he was like because like he got a huge power amp from like Spopovich got a huge power amp from the Majin.
Yeah, and it's
right?
never really stated how great the increase is.
I don't
or,
remember.
like,
I think
the
I don't know
Majin
if
sign?
it's stated, but I think people have found it out. Let me see.
'Cause, like-
Majin M increase.
So like obviously at that point in the series, Goku I would say at the very least like got a grip on Super Saiyan 2, right? Because obviously he unlocked Super Saiyan 3. I think Vegeta knew of Super Saiyan, like obviously like I think he probably tapped into Super Saiyan 2 before. But like I think like he's in a permanent state of Super Saiyan 2 when he's like Majined.
Yes. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I think that is what's happening too. It's like, well, see, this is the okay. I hate it's so frustrating because like the whole Super Saiyan thing is so annoying because like we talk about things as the fandom is saying like Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, but the reality is that it's all one form and it's just different variations of how mastered you have with the form. So
Mhm.
technically Super Saiyan 2 is technically the mastered form of Super Saiyan because it has the
Yeah,
most
and
amount
then,
of like
like,
energy with like the least
it's
amount of like output problem.
It's explicitly stated that like Goku didn't discover Super Saiyan 3, he created Super Saiyan 3 to see
Yeah.
how far he could push Super Saiyan.
Right. So it's like Super Saiyan 3 is basically like the better version of like the bulky Super Saiyan form that Trunks tried to use.
Yeah, the
Uh,
Ultra form.
Yeah, like the Ultra Saiyan form. Yeah. So like I think yeah, so I mean yeah.
Yeah, and then like Peter's just there, like, I mean, I got my symbiote.
Exactly. I don't know, man. It's hard because like at this point, it's like I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of like what he would do. Okay, because like him versus Boo, like that's
Oh,
just
he's completely useless against Boo.
yeah,
Completely.
like that's like he's fucked. Like he's just screwed. Like there's nothing he can do. Because like even I don't think the precognition is really gonna help, given that
Yeah.
Boo is like
Okay. So
like probably like 50 to 100 times stronger or faster.
yeah, even if him and Gohan team up, right? Let's say like Spider-Man and Gohan are kind of just there waiting for Goku and Vegeta to solve their differences, right? But then like Boo revives. It's him and Gohan versus Boo. They can't do anything against him. So like
Ooh,
King
but
Kai,
they fuse.
I wouldn't say they fuse at this point. I say King Kai teleports them to his planet and like trains them both.
Okay.
Like obviously,
So, like,
I think
unlocks-
Gohan's
like tries to spirit unlock fucking Peter Parker too.
I'm like I would say like Gohan's training is like fairly normal. I would say that like maybe like Peter like in the meantime kind of spars with Kibito a bit.
Okay.
But then like I don't know, after old Kai is revealed, I think they explicitly state he only had time to like unlock Gohan's potential, right? Because like it takes him a while to unlock someone's potential.
Yes. Yeah. It takes like 24 hours or something.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
48
yeah.
hours or something like that.
Yeah, let me look it up real quick. I hope it doesn't just pull up like the game. How long did it take? Long
I'm still trying to
Did
figure out how much the increase is for
it
like Majin.
take for Gohan to get potential unleashed?
Yes. No. Yeah. Potential unleashed. Yeah.
How long does? Oh, wait, okay. I'm getting like how long it works. Maybe a better question is how long did he train with old Kai?
I don't remember. I'm trying to.
Because I think it's even stated that Gohan kind of rushed him to go help the Earth.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, 100% he did.
Out of freed sword. It takes 20 hours. Let's see.
20 hours. Okay.
While the sacred ritual normally takes 5 hours of old Kai dancing around the person, and another 20 hours afterwards sitting with the person in a meditative pose, Gohan's exponentially immense dormant capacity required several more hours. Oh god, so like because of how much potential Gohan had, it took him like even longer.
Hmm.
So like let's say like it took him like 3 times longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So like the only
I mean, that would be not
so,
enough
like,
time.
yeah, so like the only way I could see this working is if like Gohan for whatever reason was like, hey, Peter really needs it. Unlock his potential first, then me.
Hmm. I'm looking for this M thing, and it's like it's not very clear.
Let's see. I think it's probably more like whatever the story requires.
Yeah. I think like it's just hard because like I think the problem is that we don't really have like a good frame or like we don't have a good frame of reference because like Spopovich, for instance, is just like a normal human, and so it's not unreasonable to think that he might just be able to like, you know, kind of win against Videl anyway, because Videl's pretty strong or whatever, but like it's not like she's super duper strong. Dabura just has the M on his head because like he's just the Demon King anyway, so I don't think he got an amp from that necessarily.
Well,
like, none of the
what's
characters that
interesting
have an
is,
M,
did he
Yeah.
get an amp though? Because like that's the interesting
no,
thing.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think he did.
Hmm.
I don't think he did. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not sure now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm looking at this, I don't think like the Majin mark actually gives you a power multiplier at all. I think what it does is it makes you evil. It just literally makes you evil. And in Vegeta's specific example, it made him stronger because him being evil is what he needed to unlock Super Saiyan 2.
And like not hold back, I guess.
Right.
Let's see. Majin's Awakening is a mind control technique that works that works by locking on to any darkness or evil in the victim's heart. According to Supreme Kai, the only way to defend against this is to empty your mind. But it also has been shown to draw out the user's power to their limits. So it's not unlocking new power, it's just like, here's the upper limits of what you're capable of.
So okay, that'd be kind of an interesting kind of fun scene. Like what if Bobbity's like,
Oh, Peter Parker, you think you're so smart? Well, here, take this. Ah!
and like tries to cast the thing on him, and then like Peter is in the symbiote suit, gets the fucking M on his head, and doesn't actually change personalities at all because the symbiote suit regulates his emotions.
What
It just
no
makes so he's
what
not evil.
what if he becomes Venom at that point?
Oh, or Venom just takes over.
Yeah, like
He's just
the
like,
oh my god, like
I work for you now.
oh yeah, no, yeah, like he just like but basically like Bobbity takes the limiters off the symbiote and just lets it go
Yeah.
hog wild.
Thank you. I shall go hog wild now.
Just like forms a sword and just like cuts everything.
Just starts killing the whole planet.
Oh my god.
Just goes on
Uh,
a murder spree.
Nah.
I'm hungry.
Oh, for brains.
Oh my god, he ends up like Boo. He ends up eating all the people like Boo does.
But in a way more disgusting manner because he doesn't turn into canny. He just eats their
No.
heads.
He just chomps them all. Man, goddamn, dude. There was 2 video games where they let you fucking play. No, there was only one where they let you like fuck around in a city as
Venom? Yeah, that was Ultimate
Venom.
Spider-Man.
God damn, that game was awesome. That game was so
I
cool.
wanted that so bad. I remember seeing the promos for it as a kid.
Yeah, you know, Spider-Man 2 is I think the best Spider-Man game, but that one is like a close second because like it was the same, it was pretty much the same type of game as like Spider-Man 2, but you just also got to be like
was
a bunch of
comic-
different Spider-Man.
It was comic book accurate, like for the most part.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, especially at that time because it was based off of the new comics they were trying to do anyway.
The,
That's
the
why
Ultimates,
they made
yeah. Which, by the
Spider-Man.
way,
Or the Ultimate, yeah.
yeah. By the way, the Ultimate Spider-Man books were the only good thing to come out of the Ultimates. I'm just putting it
yeah.
out there.
I
Cause
don't
like,
know, I didn't really.
I could go on a whole rant because like Mark Miller was like the main writer in charge of like the majority of the Ultimate projects, and if you know anything
Okay.
about Mark Miller, he's
Yeah.
basically like, I hate comic books, but I'm gonna write comic
Yeah.
books anyway. Like
Yep, I remember because I was getting a little bit into like comic tubing or comic tuber stuff, like watching their stuff. When all that was happening, I remember a lot of people really didn't like Mark Miller. So yeah, that name is forever in my brain.
yeah, and Mark Miller specifically, he made The Boys, the comic book version of The Boys, and everyone.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, everyone explicitly states that The Boys comic sucks, and like the TV show saved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
like
didn't know that.
Mark Miller specifically hates Captain America because like he's like, there is no good guy, there is no patriotic symbols. So like he specifically like in like the Ultimates, he made Captain America the biggest jerk he could. And then like when he made The Boys, he made his parody of Captain America the biggest coward.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to remember if that was him. Yeah, now I remember all that shit. They made him into a Nazi.
No, that was later on. That was like non-Ultimates.
Oh.
but
Wait,
Ultimate.
Captain America, right? They made
Yeah,
Captain
that was
America
that.
Nazi?
Well,
I thought that was him.
that-
Wasn't that the same guy?
yes and no. It was like a clone of.
No.
Steve?
I mean, wasn't it the writer? I mean, Mark Miller.
No, I don't think. I think Mark Miller at that point just like was done with comics. Let me double check that. Mark Miller.
Maybe I'm wrong. There's somebody else who does that. But anyway,
But back to Dragon Ball.
yeah, Maggot doesn't like Dragon Ball.
Oh, poor Maggot. She does not.
She said Dragon Balls, Dragging Balls, Dragon D's ball, suck on D's nuts, Dragon Balls across your face.
Oh my god. Maggot, you poor individual. uh, but but uh, but yeah, like but yeah, like at that point, unfortunately, like at many of the human characters, I think like Peter would have basically almost nothing to do in the Boo saga.
He basically, yeah, he's because like he would basically be
Unless like in
it would be Krillin with like a 60 amp multiplier, and it's like that isn't really going to do anything at this point.
yeah,
you know?
like unless like because like I did have like an idea of like incorporating his villains into the Dragon Ball stuff, kinda. To like give him like some stuff to do.
I think Doc Ock would be relevant because I think he would
Dr.
team
Gero
up
and him
with-
team up, yeah.
Yeah, like he did with Wheelo in fucking GT.
Oh my
and
god.
then they would make the ultimate android, but then it would just be Dr. Ock. So it'd be like a Doc Ock cell or something.
They do a fusion.
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Actually, that is something that I wish Dragon Ball would just lean into a little bit more. Like the fusion stuff is so much fun. Like,
it's so
just do
useful.
that. Just to have everybody fuse. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, and another reason why I say that like Peter and Gohan couldn't fuse at that time was because Supreme Kai literally didn't know that you could fuse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because the Potara earrings were a thing.
Patara, yeah. And I imagine old Kai being like, Sonny Boy, you two could probably fuse and then like defeat Boo.
I don't think you. Okay, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can actually fuse using the Patara. So like the Metamurin fusion, you can fuse anybody with anybody so long as you match power levels, which means that like whoever has the higher power level just has to decrease their power level to the point to where the other person's at, and then you're fine.
With Patara, it's like it doesn't matter the power level.
Oh, it doesn't matter. So you
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so,
actually, with the Patara, it's explicitly stated because like I'm pretty sure the Metamoran fusion, it's like there's a multiplier with it, but like with the Patara, it's literally like this person's power level times this person's power level.
I never knew which is which. Like I know, like because there's a lot of rumors saying like one is like 1 + 1, and then the other one is 1 × 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So
think with the Patara, I think I'm pretty sure it's explicitly stated that like it's.
I don't know, man. I think I'm pretty sure Seth the programmer made a video about this, and I think that's debunked. Like I don't know if that's true. I think like they're a little bit closer. Like there's like a calculation that goes into both of them, and I think it's like it ends up being like fairly even. It just depends on like what the like. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've because I don't think this point is from this video that I was talking about, but I think this is a point. Is from a video that I saw, like a different video, but I'm pretty sure the way it works is that like, like it ends up being the case that like, Goten and Trunks's Metamurin fusion would be stronger than their Potara fusion, but Goku and Vegeta's Potara fusion is stronger than their Metamurin fusion for whatever reason, just by the way that the math works out somehow.
But like let's say they did fuse, right? Whether it's Patara or Metamoran, right?
Sure. All
like
right.
So like you add Super Saiyan 2 and you times that by the 60 times increase that Peter gets. You have a 6,000 times multiplier.
Say that again? Wait.
So like let's say that like both of them get their attributed like forms, right?
Okay.
So like you times the Super Saiyan 2 multiplier, which is 100. Then you times the multiplier that we've given to Peter with his cybernetic enhancements and his symbiote, right? Which is 60 times. So
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah, you times you times that together and you get 60,000. I'm sorry, 6,000.
So and who are you fusing? You're fusing that with Gohan?
Gohan and Peter.
Gohan and Peter. Yeah, I think that's a wash. That's like that Boo gets washed, and he gets washed really badly because I think that fusion would be a lot more serious than Gogeta was.
But at the same time talk more smack.
Sorry. Yeah, he'll talk more smack, but he'll get the job done. So it's like because it's not Gogeta, it's
Vegito.
Vegito, yeah. Yeah, I think then I guess, but does he destroy him to the point to where it's not a threat anymore? No.
Oh no.
Because like Vegito could have killed Boo, but didn't because he needed to save the people that were inside Boo. And I think that fusion would work. Like they would do the same thing.
But like it depends on when they fuse, right? If they fuse before if they fuse before anyone gets absorbed, then they're like they have free range.
Well, they wouldn't though. That's what I'm saying is like they would have to get fused after people get absorbed because what's like the what's the catalyst for that? Like why? Because like that's always shown in the series as being like a desperate thing. Like oh shit, we got oh man, we gotta fix this.
So like okay, so like maybe it's like they fuse. Okay, what if like instead of Gohan being absorbed, it's Goku that gets absorbed instead? So like you have him you have Boo absorbing both Gotenks and Piccolo, right? And then he absorbs Goku on top of that. So like Gohan has to run. Peter's still there, right? He's still there because like Tien was still there, like relaying support. And then like,
you know what's so funny? I'm sorry, I just thought of this. Can this Peter Parker fly?
Yes, he can.
It's just funny to think about.
Yeah, a flying Spider-Man, I know.
A flying Spider-Man, yeah, because it's like, what's the like that half of his shit is like the web swinging thing.
Well, I mean, he
It's
can
like-
still
it's like
use
he
the
just
webs
ends
in
up-
combat, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just funny to think of like Spider-Man flying through a city.
Yeah. Have no fear, citizens.
Because I was just thinking, like, how long would it take for Spider-Man to get anywhere? And then I was like, oh, well, I don't know. Can he fly? But I guess if he can fly, he can move just as fast as like anybody else.
Yeah. So like I imagine like it's like there it's probably like obviously the original plan was to fuse with Goku and Gohan, right? But then that fails. Gohan has to run with the Batar earrings, finds Peter and is like, you know what? Maybe this will be enough. So like
Right.
at that point he would have his potential unlocked, which is stronger, at least as strong or stronger than Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah.
And then you times that by whatever multiplier that Peter would give, like with the spider
Which is-
powers.
Yeah, let's just say is like at least 100.
Yeah, and plus with the precognition that gives them.
Right. Yeah, and Boo doesn't have any precognition, so
Yeah,
it'd be
he's
pretty
able
bad.
to toy with Boo a lot easier, I would say.
yeah, he'd be able to fuck him up as a candy ball again.
Yeah.
But like worse actually. Yeah, okay, well then fine. So then he does that, but that's what I'm saying is like that doesn't really matter because we know that he's stronger, and then I think like they would be like, oh well, we got to save the others that are absorbed, so they
Mhm.
would get swallowed by Boo the same way that the other guy, that Goji or Vegito did.
Mm.
And then they'd be flying around, and then they would get unfused inside, and then it would pretty much be the same shit that happened in the anime or in the
Except
manga.
Goku and Vegeta would be weakened a bit.
Because they also got absorbed, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Because if you remember, even after they saved him, like everyone was passed out. Like they couldn't really.
Yeah. That's true. That's
Hmm.
true. Yeah, so that kind of fucks them over for Kid Buu.
Maybe like Peter just like slaps them both really hard, and wakes them up.
Still, another big question that everybody always has is like, what if? Because we never got to see Ultimate Gohan versus Kid Buu.
I think he would win, honestly, because he doesn't have the same
You think
problems.
I don't think he would.
I
don't
think he
the
would
Ultimate
because
Gohan would.
he's just as strong as Super Saiyan 3, right? But he doesn't have the drawbacks of the energy drainage.
Yeah, but even Super Saiyan 3 going toe to toe against Buu is like, but Kid Buu wasn't really like he was holding his own, but he wasn't like dominating.
Yeah, but
Like I don't think it was the
hmm.
case that like I don't think Super Saiyan 3 was enough to kill Kid Buu.
I think okay, so I think at the very least, like he would definitely buy more time than like Vegeta did, right?
Sure. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he gives him way more time.
You know what I'm thinking though?
What?
Is that it's the whole scene that plays out where it's the spirit bomb and it's Hercules there, and he's like, "What is wrong with you people? Like, what the fuck?" But like instead, it's like they're fawning over Spider-Man. They're like, "Oh my God, Spider-Man's saving the day!"
Except Jonah Jameson, because he still somehow exists in his universe. He's like,
That's
Spider-Man!
We're gonna get that Spider-Man. He's working with Boo. He ate all those people. I saw him do it. He turned into like a.
He helped them turn into candy.
Exactly.
Also, like I thought about these for like almost all of like the main Marvel heroes, because like I said, I'm very bored throughout the day usually. So like I think of like these weird what ifs in my head. Hulk, I think the Hulk would be like a semi-fun one as well.
The Hulk would be cool, because the implications that it would have for Cell, because like it's Cell but with the Hulk's abilities. So now it's Super Saiyan Amp, like for anger.
Yeah, and
On
like
top of the Hulk's abilities.
the weird thing is Hulk is planetary.
Yeah, no. I mean, like Hulk would be actually a pretty good like fit in Dragon Ball. He would pretty much be Broly, honestly.
Yeah, I think like the way like I said it would work is like he would instead of it being gamma radiation, it's like a weird like he basically like instead of being a gamma expert, he would be like a key sort of scientist. So like he knows it exists, but he doesn't know it on like the level of a martial artist, right? But like he tries to
and then everybody would say his son is your father is a brilliant scientist.
But like you so basically I think it would work the same way that obviously like Gero didn't really know about ki, but he was able to make the infinite ki machine, right?
Yeah.
Something like that, except it blows up in like Bruce's face and he becomes the Hulk.
And he becomes Super Saiyan Hulk. It's like green Super Saiyan. Oh wait, that's Broly.
Oh my. Ruined the fun.
I mean, no, that is. I mean, this, like,
Yeah,
that's
no,
the
you
thing,
don't.
though, is,
Oh
like,
no,
it
you're
literally
right.
is-
You're
it
no,
is,
you're
I mean, that's
absolutely
just-
right.
That's just Broly. Like it's just like I'm trying to think like what other things about like because like the big thing with the Hulk is the anger. I mean,
Right.
maybe you could have some fun with like the what is it? Fucking Joe Money or whatever his name is.
Joe Fixit.
Joe Fix.
Well, the
Yeah, I
scary
mean, I guess
thi-
you could have some fun with that.
I would.
but-
Hulk is at his scariest when him and Bruce are working together.
Yeah.
Because like the whole reason why Hulk won, I even though he was technically the main villain and he lost, he won. He won World War Hulk because him and Bruce were like, we hate everyone just as
Yeah.
equally, so let's mess everyone up.
Yeah.
And it's even stated that like the actual like fused personality of both the Hulk and Bruce is like Professor Hulk, right? And that's stated constantly to be the most dangerous form of the Hulk.
Oh yeah, because it's got all the brains and all the bronze.
Right. Plus two, like even though he's not as angry as like Savage Hulk, when he does get angry, it's basically the World Breaker version.
Right.
So like he like just instantly has like planetary destruction levels straight off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can. I feel bad for D-Max now.
Why?
Because like, oh my god, you just listened to me like have a nerd ramble about
Oh
anime.
no, you're fine. You're good. I do have to hop off though because I got like
Oh,
30 minutes and then I've got to do now recording.
So
I
yeah, the
gotta
now
go.
recording live stream. I was about to say I should let you off soon.
No worries, dude. It's been fun. I'll catch you later, dude.
Yeah, take